Commencing countdown. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Wow.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Saber Dice. My name is Cody, and I have some beautiful, incredible, wonderful, sexy, amazing, and talented people here with me this evening. We, of course, have the one and only Guy SCLANDERS from How to Be a Great GM, playing a Sander, our android mystic. David FRIANT from Nerdarchy is playing Snikt, our Yosoki mechanic. Lauren B, aka the Jinja Ninja, is playing Luna, our android operative. Mike Hunt is playing our android technomancer named Domino from Unmade Gaming. And of course, we have Jacob BUDZ from XP Level 3. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm not sorry.
Say it.
Playing our human envoy, Jet Smith. Here with a few words from our sponsors is the one and only Jacob.
Wow.
BUDZ.
Guys, we have some sponsors today, and they are the same ones that have been across the entirety of this season of Saber Dice. They are
since the beginning of Saber Dice.
Fantasy Grounds, the grounds in which you can enact your fantasies. You can go on there and play your RPGs easily with barely any prep whatsoever. That's kind of their slogan: is prep less, play more. Fantasy Grounds, god dang, that is some good stuff right there. I use it for some of my games, and it's a lot of fun. So, yeah. What's the other one? There's
Dungeon Painter Studios?
The Patreons.
Oh, right.
Thank you so much for supporting.
Dungeon Painter Studio. Take out your your digital brush that can create stone and walls and paint your dungeons. And you can put them on Fantasy Grounds, like export them and just go, and your players can be like, whoa, that looks like crap. And you'll be like, I'm not a very good artist, but it looks really good because it's Dungeon Painter Studio. And they're like, huh, that does, oh, you made this. And it's like, yeah. And they're like, wow, I have to buy this product. Where can I get it? Well, it's on Steam. And then everybody's happy, and it's a really good program. And then Cody makes a really good looking map and makes me look like garbage. Anyways, Dungeon Painter Studio. It's really great. You should go check it out. What else is there? The Patreon? Is there another sponsor? Is there the Patreon? Hey,
You people!
you pay us money. Thank you for that. We have a podcast there, and you can also join the Discord through it as well.
I think I need your help with this one, Jacob. I need you to get that button ready for me real quick. Every time you guys subscribe to our Patreon, you make us good. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob, for those wonderful words for our amazing sponsors.
Stop
and we
choosing
want
me.
to give a massive thank you to Fantasy Grounds and Dungeon Painter Studio for sticking with us all the way through, from the very beginning all the way through here to the very end. And I, of course, am talking about a special announcement that we want to make here from the cast. Yes, it is true, you may or may not have heard, but tonight will be the final episode of Save or Dice, at least here on Wednesday. So we will be continuing on with our Patreon podcast. And, there's a lot of thoughts and things that we want to talk about, and we will talk about those at the end of tonight's game. But tonight we are saying goodbye to the Saber Dice Wednesday show and the live streams, at least at minimum for a bit. So we don't know what the future holds, but yes, tonight will be our final episode here on Wednesday. And we were thrilled to have you guys along with us for tonight and for all these years now, literally multiple years now. So we genuinely appreciate that. And again, we will talk about that. So get your questions ready. We'll talk about that. We're going to do a Q&A after the finale. But before we can do that, I get to kill these people.
Oh, no.
Cast your minds back.
Thank God.
Last week, not a lot physically happened. with the cast and crew. Of course, as we picked up last week, we had Kiana pointing a gun at Domino and Alacia, attempting to murder them, having thought that her implanted bomb in V2 had finished off the rest of the crew. Thanks to some quick thinking from Domino, the crew managed to, shall we say escape? Let's say the words escape. Have a hasty retreat, really, from the docks on Kranto as they made a pretty close jump into the drift and dealt, after having dealt with Kiana. Once the crew made it to the drift, they decided to dump Kiana out into the drift and set her adrift. Ba-dum-bum. And that's when Snikt learned that special coordinates had already been set and changed for where the ship is heading. Tensions were high among the crew, especially between Jet and Luna, who he believed was acting quite strangely. Unable to get to the bottom of that, though, more pressing matters came to the crew's attention as they decided to make the jump to Oasis. And though they were already on their way. When we last left off, the Omni Key had been activated, the shields had been disabled, and the crew, after learning the real truth of the Leviathan that is Oasis, a war machine from the ancient Sek race, and Ogno pleading with them to disable and destroy the last remnants of their endangered species. As the crew and the Rogue Infinity enter in to the dock, that is where we will pick up. From the viewport, all of you can see pitch black, a darkness all around. Soon lights begin lighting up, giving you a better view of the absolutely massive port for smaller ships here on the Leviathan of Oasis. What would you like to do?
Just remember, everybody, that as with that Sek temple, most of the defenses of this station will probably not respond if we have Barshul with us.
How do you think that?
Well, because they did that last time when Barshul was with us.
Yeah, he's got a point there.
So...
She has to come with us.
Right.
Which means that there's a risk, Captain, that she will reactivate this ship and simply reforge the universe in her own way.
Perhaps. Still, we all need to go aboard anyways. I think I feel safer with nobody else on the ship. At least all of our lives are at stake at that point. And we all have a choice.
I mean, if she reformats the whole universe from the ship, at least we're on the ship, so we end up in the new universe anyway.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we won't be wanted in the new universe. I'm pretty sure we're pretty tight with Rishul. Like this, we gave her all the peanut butter,
and we'll have so many new friends.
That's very optimistic of you, Domino.
Thanks.
Very sociopathic, Captain. That's what the term is. When you are busy talking about annihilating an entire universe of people, with the consequences being that you get new friends,
Yeah, that's a bad consequence, but at least he's looking at it in a good sight in case it does happen, which it won't, because I'm going to make sure it doesn't. And I kind of look at the rest of the party. Just kind of look back.
Right.
What was that? What was that, Snikt?
Nothing. I just had a funny thought.
What was it?
Just something in the past. That doesn't.
What was it? Tell me. Tell me what it was. What was your thought?
You usually do really stupid, shitty things. I can't imagine you're going to save this.
Okay.
I'm just saying what everyone else here is thinking.
Yeah, remember that time you almost got us killed?
They literally record everything.
That's every
that
time.
And then she puts up on the screen where there were all the enemies outside and you shot the guy in the face, and she just loops it for a solid 30 seconds.
Or that other time you almost got all of us killed?
Please
You
show
were
us.
saving us
now.
there. I didn't want us to get into a bad deal.
This is not the
that other
time.
you
This is
almost
not
got
the time to
something.
reminisce. We have a universe-destroying weapon on our doorstep, and who knows who has tracked us here as well. We need to solve this, and then we can reminisce about all of the times that the captain has been completely inept, and yet here we stand with the most powerful weapon in the galaxy at our fingertips.
Sander, we may not remember anything once this happens, so is this not the time to reflect on all of his mistakes as captain?
I mean, if the whole universe is going to end, this is the perfect time to reminisce.
Now, if I had that little thingy in my own head where I could like show you guys everything I've seen, I've got a lot of them too. I remember, there was just one a few days ago. What was it? We had that plan to get the really important Omni key to bring it back to the ship after I set up a really good distraction, and then you just decided to go get it, not tell anybody, and turn off your comms. That was you, Luna. Okay, it's not just me making stupid decisions all the time.
Luna projects her walking in with the key. I did bring it.
Yeah, you did bring it, but you completely ignored the plan.
To be fair,
Your plan.
Luna would have only killed Luna in her plan.
Look, wait, what? Wait.
If her plan failed, only she would have died.
Yeah, then we would have not known what happened. We didn't know where it went. She didn't come find us.
But when your plans fail, we all die.
Also, Snicked knew where I went.
Yeah, I was right there watching from afar.
Yeah, both of you didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, it's better that way.
Snake,
I go to find
Just you wait. One day when you're captain, you're going to get this same shit. Everybody's going to hate you, and you're going to realize that you can't make any good decisions.
Oh,
Sander takes the ship.
All right?
in the new world, Snicked, can you be the
to be a
captain?
crew member, just be like, I was just going to kill me. But if you're the leader, of course you have to make every good decision, otherwise you kill everyone. Anyways, let's go with the giant earth-killing giant destruction laser of doom and death for fun.
Snicked, can you please roll me a perception check, please, sir?
I absolutely can. Sniff kind of wants to be unmade right now after that.
Take me.
That's a 13.
Neat. I will take one also from Domino.
Neat. Abilities, skills, that's the word, and perception. I have a +2. That's an 8.
Okay, great. That's all I needed. What would you guys like to do?
Continue this
Let's
argument.
fly the ship right in there. It'll fit.
Can we just casually board this thing? Like, how do we even get on it?
Hey, Bajol, do you got a clicker?
There's a this is the port bays have closed behind you. So
Oh, we're in the port.
yes, you're in the Death Star, bro. You've landed.
Oh,
You're
fuck,
like
I
on
land.
Naboo.
All right, land. Let's go. Let's get walking.
Domino looks at everybody and then looks at the giant Earth-killing ship and then back to the rogue, whatever it's called.
You're inside the giant Earth-killing ship.
I'm aware. And then he goes, boop, boop, and locks the Rogue Infinity.
Very smart, Domino.
Jet, as you go to leave the
Thank
ship,
you.
the door is open. The bay is open.
Or it's ajar.
The door's just open.
Yes. Your bay is open. You might want to do something about that.
I forget to close that.
Who left?
If your bay's open, anyone can get in there.
I'm gonna go out.
At?
I'm gonna go out and look for somebody.
I'm gonna sniff for peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, Snicked? I will give you a perception check.
He's gonna sniff out that.
I have to roll for a peanut butter perception check.
That's a 19.
Only because you are very specifically looking for the exact thing that it is. I think that 19 is gonna be enough. You see little smudge marks on the keypad.
I think Bajol went this way,
as
and
you
she took the last
sniff,
peanut
you're
butter.
like, yeah, it's peanut butter.
I'm running out of the bay. I'm
Okay.
gonna go look for her.
As you come out of the bay,
I'm really serious about his peanut butter.
I want to describe this here. This bay is unbelievably long. This is maybe, I would say, half a mile, quarter mile wide, for this particular bay that you guys are in, and there is enough space that you could basically like land a ship behind it, land a ship behind it, land a ship behind it. That are vessels your size, or maybe even a couple categories bigger.
Cody, I have a really, really important question.
There are doors and bays leading from this dock. Just rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of them.
How many yards long is that?
Is it half a mile?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't fucking tell you.
You don't know what a yard is? You fucking homeschool.
I know what a yard is, so let's say it's 2,600 feet times roughly 3 would make it, let's see, 52, 78. So let's say it's about, let's say it's about, oh wait, I'm supposed to be dividing by 3. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you don't know what
I would say that
is?
a half a mile is roughly 857 yards. Somebody do the math. Somebody do the math and tell me how close I got.
I go.
All right.
Russell! I'm getting scanned.
Species not recognized.
Ah, frack.
Human.
You see
Terran.
rising up like a little pedestal, little metal pedestal rising up, and it looks like a hand scanner. It's much bigger than this, and it's kind of long. Like, it's much bigger than your hand, and it's kind of long.
What is this? A little
my tail.
It's just a hand scanner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I look around. I don't see anybody, right?
You do not.
I'm just going to put my hand on it.
Oh, no, don't do it. It's designed for a tentacle.
It immediately goes... And
It cuts your
you
hand.
think for a moment, like, it's fine. It just scanned me.
Yeah.
And then a half a second later, this little scorpion-like needle reaches over the top and pricks the top of your hand.
Ah!
And then immediately retracts back into it. It looks like a little pinprick right on the top.
It's finding out if I have diabetes.
It looks very much like that.
And you do.
You do.
Are we
wait.
not going to explore further in?
Who says this?
That's Lacia.
Hi, Lacia. Where's Brashul? I think she left.
I think she left. She repeats.
Yeah, it's pretty apparent.
Shall we go look for her?
Yeah, we should go look for her.
Great.
She just left.
And she
We gotta
begins
go.
to walk past you.
But this thing was scanning me. We need everybody to come with. Guys, we all gotta go. We're all together. All right, get a kindergarten line. Let's all stay. Get a rope. Put some. We gotta stay. Come on. Let's.
She walks up to this first door. It does not open.
Lacia, we need everybody else. Don't go anywhere.
I can't even go anywhere. And as she's
I
turned
don't
and
know
says
this
this
place.
at you, Jet, you see that same of pink smoke.
Oh,
That
man.
pink, misty smoke.
Again with the smoke.
You hear her just say,
Say I told you so.
"Oh no!"
I go,
As
happy
she
dreams.
looks down and sees it begin evaporating and dusting in front of you.
I run back into the Rogue Infinity.
You're back in the Rogue Infinity.
I'm going to go get everybody. I'm gonna
It's
be like,
locked.
You have everybody.
I locked the road.
Beetle has decided to not join you. He is going
That's
to
fine.
hang out on the ship because this creeps him out.
on the comms. Domino, why did you lock all the doors?
In case someone that wasn't us came back to the ship and tried to steal it.
Right. How are you
The
gonna
doctor left us.
how are you gonna get out?
I can unlock it.
Yeah, well, come out. Lacia just got dusted. You remember? Pink dust? Gave you a happy dream?
But that means that she's inside further.
Yeah.
You see the doors just like doom, 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 all the way down the line. And you hear a voice come on over the intercom. Are you coming or are you not coming? I need your help with the core.
Yeah, I would love to come. I'm trying to convince my crew to come with me.
Follow the green pathway, and you begin seeing a set of lines
Captain,
crossing into one of the
there's a
doors.
green passageway.
Yeah. What?
Snicked, Luna, what are you guys doing while these two lunatics argue? Okay, Sander, what are you doing?
Watching.
You're just watching?
Well, I originally said I went off and joined Lacia, so I assume that I'm...
Okay, so...
I will follow Alexander as well.
All right.
Well,
We're in the corridor outside with everyone.
3 out of 5. I'm going with them.
Yeah, Domino just starts following the green path.
Okay. He's outside of the ship, Jet. You begin to follow along with corridors. This path, I mean, it leads you into an absolutely enormous ship. Several of these walkways seem to move on their own. Every time you turn down a corridor, more doors begin to open in front of you. And Ogno is seeming to direct you guys to her. Okay, great. Now turn down the left side. Okay, and then I'm unlocking the rest. Lacia is already here.
I'm turning left. All the doors are unlocking.
This ship is set up with multiple battle stations. As you guys turn down one corridor, you can see more spaceports with lots of different ships set on it that look like sort of elongated squids with maybe 50 or 60 arms that seem to trail behind it, almost floating as energy has been restored to Leviathan and is kind of booted up a little bit. You walk past another section and you can see things being broken down as far as it looks kind of like an arboretum that is being harvested. It looks literally like things are fading and dusting and flowing up into different tubes all alongside you, as though they have grown the plants and they are now harvesting out all the nutrients. And then you begin to see the chromium. Huge, flowing, liquid chrome-like tubes that you can see through seem to be almost like the lifeblood throughout the ship. You can see these tubes running all along the top in several of these rooms, and that's when you begin noticing your first sec holding bay. Sort of a cryogenic lab, as thousands of these squid-like Ogno-looking creatures are lined up in these green tubes with this chromium flowing into the backs of each of them.
Indigo, what am I saying? Domino. Don't know what Indigo gave him. Domino snicked.
I also like colors.
Before we go any further, I understand that the two of you would rather take over this ship than to destroy it. I also understand that there's no ways that I can stop you, and if you so choose to do that, that will be the outcome. But I beg you, can we at least destroy the sec? I have with me the last 2 samples of that black, destructive, negative energy stuff that took the captain's finger.
Yep.
We can insert it into this cryostasis tubular stuff. It should be enough to dissolve the occupants of some of these pods, at least, hopefully more. At the very least, we'll eradicate the genocidal race that created this thing.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that Brashul said that if you touch the pods, they'll awaken. And
Yes.
those are the bad ones.
That's why I'm saying, if you can help us get into this chromium ducting, which seems to be feeding them the nutrients that they're required to exist, and we insert the black sludge into it, it should be dispersed amongst the pods and hopefully dissolve the internal organs of whoever consumes it.
I can try, but Snicked and I tried before, and it was real hard. And if we mess it up, they might awaken.
We just kill him anyways.
I think they're really powerful and stuff.
You're right.
You don't have with space calamari is bad.
So way we could test it with just one. We could try to do it on one of them.
I believe they're all linked to the same feeding unit.
I don't think that's the problem. The problem is these systems are really tough to hack.
Do we have any explosives that we could lay in case this goes south?
We can maybe rig up the Rogue Infinity, but we're here. That could be bad.
Yeah. What? I think we should try it. We should at least try to get it hacked into it, and if try to not wake them up at least. Let's not go full risk.
You press forward into yet another room. This room is filled, much like the past, almost arena-sized, filled with more of these pods of sec in hibernation, with this chromium running, and this time pouring down into small pools. You can see a small swirl underneath of them as these large chambers are over the top of them, floating and pulling and releasing, almost as though they're kind of mulching it out. One of the tubes from the Arboretum seems to be dumping a lot of this matter into one of these enormous chambers, who then begins to refeed it out, almost as though they're floating kind of magnetically to the rest. And then they begin mulching and pulling and turning and twisting and almost kneading it into the chromium, which seems to have a bit of a thicker viscous to it than, say, water would.
Doc, I think you're going to need more muck.
There's a lot of them, yeah.
Look at them all. That's a lot of space calamari. I got so sick and drunk at one time. Totally.
We can take all of them.
Well, perhaps Agno will allow us.
Do you
to
like
help.
what you see? Do you see how prepared they all are as this comes in over the intercom? Do you believe me now that the core must be destroyed and that it cannot be harvested?
Well, I'm still on the fence on that part.
You press forward into another room, and you can see this chromium also being cleansed and sort of filtered through a terathum sphere. This particular sphere almost seems to be powering up from this chromium. Or perhaps it's powering down and feeding energy into the chromium itself.
So Captain, did you still want me to try to hack the sex machine?
No.
Did you just say something about a sex machine?
Yeah.
This is really at the wrong time for that, and you don't have the right ports.
No,
I told you not to read my emails, Domino.
No. The sex machine.
You got a strange lisp when you say that.
No, it's their machine.
Sect.
No,
machine.
there's no T.
Sec machine.
Yeah, but there's multiple ones. So the sex machine.
Sex machine.
S-E.
I think it's plural. I think the singular is the plural as well.
No. Charlie. She spells it out.
Cody, how did you not see this coming when you made
Multiple
this
sex?
race?
When you made
Yeah. When you made
For the record, it's CEK.
a sex spaceship.
It's a
sex machines.
It's a sex pod. Damn you!
Now we're pod racing.
You press forward, and
Yeah, this is
more
pod
and
racing.
more of these rooms are shown to you guys. Eventually, the lights lead you to a smaller chamber. Inside this chamber, you find Ogno and Lacia is standing beside her, looking over and poring over the data. Are we in agreement that this should all be destroyed?
Oh, she took the express route.
Yes, I wanted you to see what this place was truly capable of. Domino, please trust me. It must be destroyed.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I was fine either way.
Suddenly, a small little beeping ping begins to kind of go off on one of the machines, and Ogno turns her head and has a sort of confused look on her face, and she moves over to that machine. What is it, Ascender? Look at all of this. Look at everything here. All of my work. It all led to this. And there's periods in here from the gap, and the data files are not corrupted. This could explain so much. Look at all of it, Ascender.
Downloading it.
What?
You better begin downloading it.
Yes, of course. Right. Yes. Yes. And she begins pulling up. She's really excited.
Captain, I thought you said she got dusted with the pink stuff.
Hey, Lacia, did you go through the pink stuff?
Yes, Ogno pulled me over here so I could get to work. So I could get to work. I'm sorry, Jet. If you don't, and she kind of looks at you like,
hey, I'm a little on edge here. I want to know what's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on here. You need to tell me.
What's going on is all of this data is about to be destroyed forever, and we can't lose it. We've got it. We've got to collect it. We've got to archive it. There's so much research that could be done on this.
I'll look over at Ogno, and I'll just say, you brought her here all the way?
Yes, of course I activated, but that's not our problem. And she begins pulling up and sliding over a view screen for you.
Okay.
And there are several sections, several corridors that seem to have intruders in them.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Look at this. And then she pulls up another viewport, and what you can see seems to be a group of kind of gruff-looking individuals, varied races, but being led by a face that you recognize. A face that set out an alert for you back in Haven Shield. Bentham Malvo. Along with another tall, slender humanoid that has had their head shaved completely bald and is riddled with several piercings and sort of like a gold, well, it's not a choker, like kind of an elongating choker.
Who is it?
As soon as Ogno shows you this, you can see them moving through and like blasting viewport cameras. This is Bentham Malvo and King Corvallis.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem.
Okay, guys, we need to go take care of the intruders.
She flips over and shows you another cam, and this time there seems to be another Warhound pack with drow dressed very much akin to the drow you dealt with when Lacia was originally rescued.
Crap.
Then she flips the viewport one more time, and in a complete separate hallway, you see Ralkins, along with Treewicks and the rest of the Goreborn.
Yay.
Well, that doesn't matter. Set the core to overload, Argo, and we'll be out of it.
I can't do it from here. We've got to access the core. This way. And she begins pulling and twisting. You can see her shape beginning to bend as she shape shifts freely, just her appendages to grab and latch onto things, with additional appendages kind of branching off even from those. She pulls out basically a data pad, and the doors in front of you begin to open.
Hey, Ogno, can you do anything about them? You seem to know how this place works. Can you pink mist them to,
I could
wherever.
witness them to here. Is that what you would like to do?
I don't know. Anywhere. No, probably not closer to us.
Yeah.
Wait
We've
a
been in
minute.
hibernation. All of the defenses are down because we used the Omni key. They must have snuck in behind us.
Ah, well.
How did
if
they
we
come
bring-
out of the drift and not be seen by us?
What if we set up a snaked lunar domino between the three of you? What if we set this room to explode, pink misted all of them in here at the same time, and then just evaporated the room?
Great. Do you have explosives?
That's why I asked if
Yes,
we
I
had
do.
explosives.
I do have explosives, but they're on the ship.
Domino snicked, you can't rig a console to...
There's got to be something in here.
Is this the room with? This isn't the room with all of the pods, right?
No, seems to be like a small... it's kind of difficult to describe because it's not really it's not the command deck. But it's just a room with a bunch of computers. Its exact purpose kind of seems unknown to you. You do know that Lacey's pulling out quite a bit of data from here, but this could be the communications center. This could be one of 1,000 different things on a ship this size.
We need to make a decision now, but I want to give up another idea, and I want us all to be in agreement. We could bring some of them here to us, kill them now, and have less to deal with later. We don't know where they're going or what they're going to be doing. It might be best if we just deal with some of them right now and then continue.
Hey, Bashul, aren't you a race of murder-killing machines? Why don't you go murder them?
We don't want them to get in our
Seriously?
way. No.
Yeah, wasn't that the whole point? Why we
Weapons?
don't want your people here because you guys murder
Because of our
everything?
technology.
Oh, I thought it was the tentacles.
We never got
you bring
involved
one
in
here at a
hand-to-hand
time?
combat.
Is there another way to get to where we need to go besides that door?
Well, there's probably 15 different ways to reach the core.
Exactly why I want to deal with some of them. They're going to be caught in a maze. They might
What
beat
about
us.
some ductwork? Can I crawl through the ductwork?
She thinks about it for a moment. Actually, probably.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. You got to map some schematics. Can you upload them here?
Look, we don't have time for this. We could reach the core, set it to implode, and leave before they reach it.
All right, then let's go.
Let's do
That'll be
that.
faster, then let's go.
She's grabbing the data pads and she's leaving.
I'm going as well.
Lacia looks up at you and she says, "Are they headed this way?" Ogno kind of screams back, "No, not this corridor." And then she says, "I'll meet you back at the ship." And she begins plugging
Let's
in
say your
more
research is wasted
data
if you
pads.
don't get it
Can I
out
pick her
into
up?
the universe.
Yeah, you can try, but she's intending to stay here.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw her over my shoulder and walk down. She doesn't want to
okay.
deal with them arguing right now.
She's
So
going to let's see, what's her? Pull this up here real fast.
This is gonna-
'Cause, I mean,
this is gonna
she's
go well.
not going to let you do this. She's going to fight every inch of every moment. She has a. Yeah, she rolls a 30. Yeah, she ducks under you as you attempt to grab her.
They say there is
She
no point in having
Plugs
data.
in two more.
Cannot
I'm not
share it.
going anywhere without this data. I will be fine. They're not headed my way. Go get rid of the core. I'm not getting rid of this.
Can I shoot the console she's working on?
You can. As you begin to pull out your gun, she screams, "Stop! Stop! Stop!"
Can any of us do anything?
I mean, do you want to fight Luna here because Lacey wants to gather data?
Yes. I don't want her to just shoot the console. I'm not going to shoot Luna.
Well,
I would want to
she can interact first. So Luna,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you pull out your gun
I'll
and you
tell
fire
her to
off at the
stop, maybe
console.
I will, but
Do
she wants to get out of this room and with everyone. That's her ultimate goal.
Okay, so I need to know, are you going to shoot this console?
Yep.
You fire off. You
Oops,
blast
sorry.
into it. Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Jet, you can have a reaction if you like. Or, I mean, not a reaction, but like a turn.
She already does it, so I'm just.
Yeah, she
gonna-
fires off into the console. I mean, there's lots of consoles. It's
Right.
Guys, it's a massive, massive, massive ship.
She's doing it to try to scare her into maybe coming with us or something to, like.
I'm gonna.
Maybe you should just
I'm
shoot
gonna
her
go
in
over-
the knee.
I'm gonna go over to Luna and I'm gonna say, If she wants to die for her research, we should not sacrifice ourselves for it.
She turns, as you kind of go up and Luna turns her head to even hear you, she grabs her data pad that she had plugged in and she begins running down the hallway back towards the ship. Like away from where Ogno is gone. Ogno is leaving. She's headed towards the core. Lacey's headed the other direction.
Luna turns to Asander and says, I tried, and follows Ogno to go down to the core.
Yeah, your girlfriend's whacked.
I don't want her to slow us down, Asander. I'm sorry. We have to go. You know how important this is, and I'm going to go as well.
Yeah, let's blow this joint.
You guys begin pressing through the corridors into, following Ogno into the core. As you are running, you hear your comms begin to go off.
Oh boy.
This is a local communication, kind of almost like a CB form. Well, my friends, I want to say thank you and congratulations. You have found the last Leviathan, and I cannot tell you how absolutely thrilling it is to be walking amongst its halls. Ooh, look at that over there. Oh, Yes, I cannot wait to have access to this entire ship. Of course, once my men destroy you and throw you out into the abyss of space, there will be no one or anything that can stop me. Excellent. I cannot believe how foolish you were to think that Warhounds had caught Lacia and left her guarded with just a few of their members. Renaya, remind me to make you a few planets for that unbelievably devious plan. Yes, sir, I sure will. Well, I hope you are all, hiding, because soon we will find you and destroy you and, well, do whatever we want. See you in a bit. Ciao.
I really don't like that guy. He's a jerk.
This is not going to be easy.
You hear your comms go off again.
Who has our number? Who gave out our number?
You think it's going to be that easy, Corvallis? You killed my best men! I'm going to find you, rip out your heart, and eat it while you watch!
Oh, I don't even think they need us here. We could probably
That
just
is
leave.
the voice of Rolkeans.
This is great, guys. This is so great.
Well,
It's like that old movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It doesn't matter what we do.
Don't worry,
love that
King
movie.
Corvallis. I am on it. We will find Ralkins and finish what we should have finished in Havenshield. We will address it. Very well. Don't think that this little intrusion on the party shall ruin our dinner plans. I shall see you in a bit.
That seems bad.
Hang on, wait. I want to do one. I want to add one. I want to be in on this.
well, just make sure that you're anatomically correct. If the one gentleman rips the heart out of King Corvallis, he will not be able to actually watch it while it's consumed.
I mind if he's still alive, like for a minute or so. Hang on, I'm trying to
But he
think.
won't be. He'll be in shock at that point, Captain. So it's highly unlikely.
This way! And Ogno turns and begins shoving you guys down another corridor.
Cody, can I also get on the comms with like everybody
Yes,
who's in here?
absolutely.
Cool, I say, and I just tune in and I go, hello? Oh, okay. Hey, Rogue Infinity here. We don't have really anything intimidating to say, but whoever gets there first is win a chicken dinner. Oh, also, all right, see ya. That's our intimidating message.
That is your intimidating message.
Domino also speaks over the comms. Except it's not Domino's voice, and ironically, it's a straight up robot voice. And it says, experimental spike drive override, imploding in T-60. 59, 58, and he's playing it over the intercom of the Rogue Infinity, like when we announced the giveaway, as the Rogue Infinity is about to implode.
As soon as you do this, you hear, "What the hell's going on?"
57, 56,
Stop!
55, 54, and it just continues the whole time we're running towards the core.
It just at the end, it's just confetti. Just
Starlo, we gotta get the hell off this ship. It's about to blow up.
Domino had his shoulder.
You can hear Beetle. Beetle is like freaking out on the ship.
But the doors are locked and he can't get out. The doors are locked. He's trapped inside.
No, dude, he's a ship engineer. I mean, he got your boot off of your car. He's fine.
He's gonna break
Just
all of our
like running
doors.
and projecting him screaming and banging on the window from behind inside the ship. Classic.
You then hear something strange. A sort of like, we're coming up close. We need to let the kind of coming in faint, as though it is too far off. But it appears to be yet another voice.
Huh. Somebody needs to get that guy a better signal.
What are you guys doing while you're running along with Ogno? Is there anything else you're doing besides bluffing?
4, 3.
Laughing at Domino because I think it's funny.
Hey,
Luna's
why'd you
playing-
lock the doors on those butzes?
I have to touch them.
Really?
4, 9.
That's inconvenient.
It really is. 4, 6.
Then you turn and you enter into a massive room filled like little orbs set on a shelf. This looks, without being as small, but still the same scale, sort of like that scene from Harry Potter with the prophecies, where it's just a huge room, except this room is not filled with little orbs on shelves. This room is filled with orbs that are, 5 foot in diameter. And they all seem to be charged, as they are set out on little, almost like cup shelves to hold them in place.
What happens if we shoot one of those, do you think, Captain?
We shouldn't probably do it standing next to it.
Probably bad
It won't
stuff.
do much, as Ogno is continuing to run.
You're going
Why
to
is
try to
that?
remotely explode all of them? Is that what you're going to try to do? Because I feel like that's what you're going to try to do.
The only way to break through is to set off the core.
Okay, so what happens if we shoot one of those?
Not much. Not unless you can shoot it with something big. Really big.
Well, we don't have any BFGs.
All right, keep running.
While Luna's running, she's like, Domino, remember that time you told me not to buy that gun? And I really wanted it, and it was shiny, and we were on that planet, and I was going to buy it? This would
Yes.
have been a good time.
You didn't have any credits. That was stealing.
Yes.
I no.
Would it have mattered now?
We totally should have stole it.
I know.
Luna, you hear something as a new communication comes into you,
5.
crystal clear.
No.
The message you have sent out has been heard and received, and arrival is here at Oasis.
Frick.
You see her look at her comm system, see it pick up, and just, it looks like we're going to have more friends than we thought.
What? That's all? Who?
Just some friends, bro. Just some friends.
You just invited your friends to come hang out.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a great time.
Why did? Cool.
All right. Finally, the crew breaks into a long set of bridges as you reach the center of the Leviathan. These bridges seem to twist and turn every way. There's almost an octagonal column that rises up and sits in the middle of this large opening. Each of these, on each side of it, is many bridges that seem to kind of work their way sort of around the center column here. And there is a large platform about 3 or 4 levels down from you, where you can see the core of the ship. It appears to be a sort of set in another almost tube-like structure, as the only real way to describe it is the biggest terathum sphere you can imagine. This thing is probably 9 or 10 times as big as like a standard terathum sphere. And you can see what appears to be energy being harnessed from it, as it is shooting off energy so strong and powerful it is manifesting in bits of lightning and crackles all around it.
How do we destroy it?
We've got to get down there. This way. And she turns and begins climbing down a sort of ladder system that is built into the side of the wall as you come into this enormous room.
I'll follow.
The 7 of you, counting Scrap Heap, press your way down. As you do, you finally land on the floor of this particular platform as such.
Oh boy.
Massive thank you
boy.
to Fantasy Grounds for letting us, in Dungeon Painter Studio, for helping us create these awesome maps that you guys
This
see.
looks so cool.
As the
Dang.
crew here
Holy crap.
sets down.
I got a
As
bad
you
feeling
touch
about
down,
this.
you begin seeing on one of the walkways, a couple levels up and running well across from you, the group with King Corvallis and Bentham Malvo. Following closer to the right, or to your right, you can see the group of the Darkpaws coming in a few levels above that.
Oh man.
And unfortunately, only one level up from you, coming in on another set of bridges, is Ralkans, and the Gorborn. So you have Bentham Malvo and his Fang, you have the Darkpaws, and you have the Gorborn, coming in kind of from 3 different angles.
All right, Ogno, how do we destroy this thing?
I'm not gonna lie.
We
I
need to
feel
lower
so lied
this.
to.
She begins to step up over to this computer system, and she begins working feverishly. It'll take a while before I can bring the shields down to a safe enough level to overload the core. Can you buy me any time?
Yeah, we'll protect you. See if we can't keep you from doing this.
And who is that? There's another group. They've made port and they're pouring in through one of the corridors.
At this point, it doesn't matter. Just get working. We're going to try to get this done.
She looks back over to you, Luna. Is this the group you were talking about? The Friends?
Yes.
Will they help?
I hope so.
Is it worth the time to get them here faster, or should I just overload the core?
Get them
Overload
here
the core.
faster.
And you see her begin typing. You're not sure what she's doing. If she's working on overloading the core, or if she is trying to work on getting them here faster instead of overloading the core. That
I have an idea. Agnew, can you do the head touch thing and then let me learn the sec language?
it'll take time. But what do you want me to do? And
Do that. I'll use the other terminal.
She reaches over Now, I will give you fair warning here because I want to paint you the good picture. Bentham Malvo and King Corvallis are coming almost indirectly towards that second terminal across. You can still do whatever you want to do, but I want to paint the right picture. That's the area in which they will be coming from. Sure. She reaches over and begins transferring data into you. With her like 7th and 8th arms, she is still typing as she is looking over and like making things happen on this particular console.
So you guys are going to work the sex machines together?
Do not release them. As she cuts back and forth and back and forth. You guys have about 1 to 2 rounds before people start showing up on the maps. What would you like to do?
So I have something I want to do. I need to look it up, though.
I am going to take cover with Scrap Heap. Over here.
So I have a quick question. Can you...
now, these are... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Luna, Dave, these are pools.
Oh.
These are pools in the ground of the flowing chromium.
That's awesome.
The large machines above them, but they look like liquid Terminator.
Cool.
That's not nearly as useful as I thought.
When you said I'm going to take cover, I was like, cover probably would be nice, but this is the core of a large warship. Why would they put cover in here?
We need to get to the other terminal to make sure that nobody else gets to it. I'm going to spend my turn if I can. Yeah, you said you have 2 rounds?
I'm going to, yes. I want Luna to go. I wanted to interrupt Dave about his plans to paint him a better picture.
Go for it.
I just had a question. Where are they coming in from? Can you mark it on the map? The blue?
Yeah, so you kind of have them coming in from this direction. Hello. They're coming in from that direction. They are coming in from this direction. And they are coming in from this direction.
So all directions.
And the thing across, is that grading up top or is it on the same level?
That is grading up top. That is about 1 story or 1 floor above you. It's only, a clearance of, let's say the clearance is 6. Okay, let's say it's 12 feet.
Can I go here and get up there?
Can you go where?
Where I moved to. I want to get up top so I can get up.
Yeah, so in order to do that, you will need to head towards this back section here. This is where the stairs is for that. There's a ladder. Okay. There's a ladder on these back walls that you can climb up and make it to that level.
As a sweet robot assassin, do you arguably have a grappling hook?
No, but I thought she would have the ability to jump and catch it.
Jet, what are you doing, buddy?
Okay, so actions in combat, one of them is running. You can run in a straight line. You need to go 4 times your speed, so long as it is in a straight line. There's the diagonal stuff, right?
There's the diagonal stuff. I'm sorry, is that a question?
5, 10, 5, 10, 5.
Yes, it's 5, 10, 5, 10.
Got it. So my speed is 30, so in a turn I could go 120. And I just want to move 120 diagonally. So I'm going to go 5, 15, 20, 30.
While you're counting that out, Domino, what are you doing? Well, I guess she's still feeding you information here. Sander, what are you doing here?
Standing protectively over our dear Ogno.
Standing protectively over your dear Ogno.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I have the information, I'm going to follow Jet.
It's gonna take you a moment for her to feed you this entire language.
Yeah. Is that 2 turns or 1 turn?
It's 2 turns, and I'm going to give you circumstance bonuses as well.
Sure.
Because she's not just giving you the language; she's giving you like additional information for you to be able to manipulate it extremely, extremely well. You're going to get a plus 10 to your checks whenever you're working in this language on the ship.
Okay. Cool.
Snicked, what are you doing?
All right, buddy, Scrappy, come on, mohole time.
And this is a big hole here, right? We're going to go down and over the edge and cling to the side.
Okay.
So we're going to drop down out of sight.
Can you... I had originally envisioned this as being very, very, very smooth. Can you... Would you say he has... I'm a little afraid of magnetic... How are you clinging to the side of this?
Got Python feet.
Are you going to dig in? And clink, 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 dig in?
Let me see.
This metal in front of the core of the Leviathan might be a little tough to do that with, but maybe.
Yeah, I know he's got a climb speed. I don't know exactly how it works.
On a sheer surface. You could alternatively, the bridges would be not an issue. Anywhere else here would be not an issue at all. You could climb upside down on the bridges if you wanted to.
Let me see.
Just give me a good descriptive version of how you're climbing.
They're climbing claws, so if it's smooth, he would not be able to.
I'll still let him if you can give me a cool descriptive for it.
No, I don't think it is. I think he.
Okay.
Like spider. The way I've always described them is like spider legs. So.
Okay.
What are the walls around the building itself?
There's not walls here on the platform. The platform is kind of like out in the open, and you can be knocked off.
I mean, where we came in.
Yeah, you crawled down the ladder, which was. Let me put you. You climbed down the ladder, which was about here, and reached the floor.
All right. So, are the walls in here smooth as well?
There are not walls, David. It's
the whole thing is a platform.
It's a platform.
It is like the Death Star.
If you guys haven't figured out, I've pulled from every sci-fi movie known to man during this campaign. Then I don't know what to tell you. Yes, it's
clearly this is a beryllium sphere, and we're just going to go back in time 10 seconds.
Yes.
Oh no. Then I will also head with Luna.
Secret
then
Weapon 13.
Like the best place to go.
Okay. I'm going to give everybody one more quick round and set of actions. What do you guys want to do? Is there anything else?
I'm just going to move here, and then I'm going to dash again, and I'm going to go...
If your actions are move, you can just move. Everybody move at one time. I trust you. It's a big open field.
Okay.
I'm still downloading this.
Okay.
I am going to put up my energy shield.
You're done downloading.
Oh, then I'm going to move.
Okay. You're going to put up your energy shield? What about you, Luna and Asander?
I'm trying to figure out how to measure how far I'm going.
Now, to be clear here, Ralkins is coming in from your left. King Corvallis is coming in from the north. And from the east is coming in the Dark Paws. They seem to are landing and are running out onto this platform at a higher level than you.
CODY, I am on the upper platform here, right? The little grate thing. If I went up those stairs.
No.
Wait, what? No.
No.
Is that not how you get up there?
No.
The stairs are the back.
Correct. The stairs are for that bridge across. The platform is above that.
Then I don't want to be by myself over there. Are the stairs?
I tried to make it see through for people so you guys can kind of see.
No. It's cool. I just want to know how to get up to them. It's fine. Do these stairs act as like cover?
They can. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna get up against those stairs.
Okay, perfect.
And then
can I have everybody please roll me initiative?
Wow, we get to roll initiative. I'm so excited.
Domino moves up with you, Jet, but you know he's going towards the other terminal.
Yes. Got it.
This is
I'm planning on covering him. I didn't want to be up there by myself and just get shot a shit ton.
I assumed as much.
Yeah. Now, I am going to be implementing special rules for this particular combat because there are so many combatants, and I think wearing everybody else out to the final fight is ridiculous. So I'm going to be taking a bit of a spin on 4E's minion rules, much like I did previously in this campaign.
Oh, I love those!
Which were really the only good thing to come out of 4E. Some enemies will not have minion rules. I'm going old school for this, so because I didn't want to go back in and literally recreate absolutely everything for this for the minion rules in Fantasy Grounds. Sorry, Fantasy Grounds, you're a great sponsor, but I'm going to use a little bit of A and a little bit of B here.
CODY, question for you. Sander and I still have wounds from when what's his face exploded, V2. Do we still have those wounds?
I do too.
I've already rested you guys. So I believe you do still have those wounds because wounds
the rest
heal
gets our stamina, right?
Wounds heal at a much slower rate than your stamina does. That's right.
You can use a resolve to restore stamina, right? You can't use it to resolve health. That's right. Okay,
during a rest. Okay,
yes.
Let me show you guys what happens as
still a little exploded.
King Corvallis and Bentham Malvo come sliding in. Along with the Dark Paws, who will come sliding in over here on the second level.
Oh, God.
And
All those tokens disappeared.
Oh, they're all gone.
why are they all gone? Okay, there we go.
Oh, they're there.
And Ralkeans and Treewicks in the group begin to appear over here.
Oh, no. We need to kill that guy.
As she finishes up with you, Domino, you see her finish typing over onto the main section, the main terminal that Agno was working on. She smiles over at you, and you can see that she has activated several individual teleportation systems within the Leviathan.
Ooh, neat.
So at this point, we're going to jump into initiative, and we're going to start off with Renaya as she as the Dark Paws come sliding down in, and they look over, and she points back down at Ralkeans, and then she points to another section of her group over at Luna and Snicked and Scrap Heap, who are on the same level as them. So, as these guys come into position, this is going to be their first turn as them sliding into these positions. Snicked, what would you like to do?
They're very, very far away.
They are very, very far away.
I am going to overclock my weapon.
Just get a jetpack and just fly around the place and just shoot them.
That would be great, but I don't think that's an option. So I'm going to I'm going to overload my weapon. That's what I'm going to do. That's a thing I can do.
Okay.
Which is going to make it slightly better, I believe. Yep, I'm going to take my action to do that.
Domino, you're on deck. You think about what you want to do. Jet, you're behind them. Luna and Scrap Heap do not have initiative. Luna, you did not roll initiative for me.
Come on, guys.
All right, Dave, I'm moving past you here. Domino, what are you doing?
You can move and do a thing, right? You can move and have an action. That's right. I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
cool.
It's only episode 13. You can move and do a thing.
I don't engage in combat. If you remember, I sit through all the combats. I am going to supercharge Jet's weapon.
Yes.
And so your weapon does an additional 4d6 if it's a single target. And then I'm going to move, I think. I got to pull up the map again because there's so many goddamn things. How do I fucking... Okay, I move. I can't see the map because it's disappeared again, but I move. I move towards the other terminal. There we go.
Okay.
You can go 30.
All right. You move, overload and move. Next up is going to be Jet.
Okay.
Luna, did you roll initiative?
Where'd you move, Domino,
she did.
buddy?
Yeah, she's got a 6. You're good. Jet, what are you doing?
It entirely depends on where Domino moves. There we go. Okay, I am going to also move. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as I am running, I want to shoot Noir Warhound Enforcer 1 and Ralkins with 2 of my guns. I want to do the first one. And before I do... Oh, no, because that takes a round.
You recognize these guys.
Yep.
The reason you recognize these guys is because you got ran over by them. Really, 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 really badly.
We almost took 'em.
badly.
They suck.
Had them right where we wanted them.
Just kidding.
These are the guys you recognize.
Cool.
You can do whatever you want with that information. They are carrying tactical crypto pikes.
Okay.
They also have horns, and you know that they carry Frostbite Class 0 rifles.
Yep, I have a lot of beef with these guys. I don't really want to try to convince them to fight the other dudes. I'd rather just kill them. As I'm running past, I would instead just want to do one shot against Ralkins, and because I want to do my my bluff thingy, where I make him flat-footed as a part of my attack. But I can't do 2 attacks if I do that. So I need to do a bluff check against his sense motive or his challenge rating thingy, which is a 27.
You know, honestly, I can't even find this thing on the sheet. Okay, great. I will do this here. Carrying his buzz blade. He has a... You said it's against his bluff?
His sense motive.
Okay, he does not have a sense motive on his sheet, and since the bluff is the smallest thing, I'm going to take his bluff. Yeah, you got him.
Cool. So let me make him flat-footed. Boop, because Fantasy Grants is great. And then I'm going to shoot him in the face with an overcharged laser pistol. That hits, I believe, yes. Awesome, cool. And how much extra damage do I do?
Damage plus an extra 46.
Awesome, man. So that's 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 46. 8 plus 16 is 24 damage.
I will apply to his... yeah, you dig into him. He turns and snorts. And you see him pull out that buzz blade. As he raises it up. And he points over... Bring me his heart! As he points over at Corvallis. But he locks eyes with you.
I say, hey, we meet again! We gotta run!
Rocayans gets to go.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, buddy. You had one job.
Bad time.
Look, man, I can't stop from shooting this fool in the face.
He is going to get a, let's see, with his gore ability here. Can charge, taking the normal charge penalties. It's only with its horn, I think. Great. Yeah, he comes up and does a 19 hit you?
A 19 misses.
A 19 misses. As
Sure does.
Swings by with that buzz blade. The rest of his men are going to move. As he is going to take you on as a personal charge. I'm going to move all these guys. While I am doing this, Luna, what are you doing?
She's going to continue running until about here. And
I will show where here is here in a moment.
on the right-hand side, she's just running along the outside to try to get closer to the enemies.
Okay.
In the center here.
Perfect.
But that's about as far as she makes it.
All right. And Malvo's special forces are not really going to do much as they just arrived. A Sander, and then we have a Scrap Heap, and we're going to be at the top of the round with Renaya.
Awesome.
What are we doing here, guys?
Whose turn is it?
You're
A
muted.
Sander?
Oh, it's Sander. Yeah, he's muted. He's muted.
Cannot hear guys.
Sorry. I just scream at Agna, just blow the core. Don't worry about anything else. We will keep you alive, all right?
You see her kind of shaking her head, yes.
That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Okay, neat. Is Scrap Heap going to do anything, or did he move with you, Dave?
He is going to move up to Luna, and I am attached to him. But he's only going to move.
Dude, he can move far as hell. That brings us to the top of the round, and at this point, you can see several forms of mist beginning to form behind you, Asander, as several of these Starfinders begin to appear. Not behind you, but rather behind Rocayans and the Goreborn on the next level. Each of you has been given Starfinders, so I'm going to call on each of you guys to just tell me how they act as a group, and then when they start doing group things, I'm going to have group-on-group action, not be individual roles.
Awesome.
That brings us to Renaya, who is going to hop down, actually, and begin moving closer towards the group. We have Treewix, who is going to come up and support Rocayans, because he has a name. He comes up with his Fang Blade and tries to strike at you here, Jet.
Okay.
He also rolls a 2. Jesus Christ. And that brings us down to Snick. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, well, Snick is now going to take advantage of his pistol that has been charged up and use it to fire at whoever's closest. He doesn't really care. He just wants to target this guy right here, Dark Paw Enforcer number 3, because screw that guy.
Okay.
Specifically number 3.
Specifically number 3. Oh, wait a minute. I can drop it right on him, can't I? If I
Woot
can.
woot.
There's so much going on my screen. So much. I cannot drop it on him if I'm over top of him, though.
Come on, guys.
Domino,
get
be
in
thinking
the
about what
game.
you want to do here.
So that is a 23.
That hits. Throw me some damage.
Boom.
Beat me 10 damage, buddy.
All right. I am going to give you some damage. All right. Here you go. Oh, right on you.
Okay. You throw some damage.
Add 2 to that. It's 10.
Add 2 to that? Why? I said throw me 2 damage. You roll an 8. You're like, add 2. That's 10. Why am I adding 2 damage?
Because the thing that I did to my weapon.
It's charged.
Okay. It's overcharged. All right, perfect. So, yeah, you absolutely drop this one. Done and done. As you clink over with Snicked behind Luna, you're raising up your rifle. You take aim and fire off with a pretty significant kickback. You see that dark paw and fall off the platform onto the ground below. Anything else you want to do? Hey guys, this is a big combat, so let me know when your turn is over, and we'll keep things flowing. Okay, Bentham Malvo is going to order him and his troops here. They are going to. I'm going to move him down in initiative after.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna let him go after Domino. I'm going to move him to a 19 so that they can all move together because that's what he's going to move together. Domino, it's your turn. What are you doing, buddy?
Rinse and repeat. I supercharge Jet's gun and I move.
Are you casting the spell next to this guy with the melee weapon?
Yeah, let me double check how that spell works because it might not. Hold on, let me click the thingy.
If it's a spell, it's pretty much a. I mean, it's going to provoke an attack.
Several of mine don't grant attack opportunity. This one is not one of them, but I was running away either way, and he can't get 2. So go nuts.
Okay, he's going to lash out with that fang blade over at you, and he rolls a fucking 3. Neat. Oh wait, he hits. Jesus Christ, your AC is low. Yeah, he's going to throw damage here, bud.
Sure.
He's going to throw a bit of damage as he lashes out at you, seeing that you reaching over for Jet's weapon.
Awesome.
Yep. And then I move.
Move,
Get
buddy.
out of there, man.
5, 10.
B,
Get out of there.
Get out the way.
25,
Get out the way, B. Get out the way. Interesting choices from the crew here. I'm just these guys are on the bottom floor. I'm just putting them on squares. Great. That brings us to the Noir Warhounds, who continue blind charging. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, this guy can charge up and start making an attack. And these guys are going to be about the same distance from them as they charge in. And screams and cheers go up. They begin firing down upon each other. This guy gets destroyed as he is knocked into the chromium. And you can hear and see his skin being sizzled. But it doesn't burn. It literally is being broken down and digested. Much like that sort of dust, as he becomes basically food for all of the sleeping people here. And these guys are going to fire on some of these dudes as well. So we're going to have 4 dead. Where are they here? 4 is going to die. And 6 is going to die. That's going to bring us to the next actor, which is the Starfinders. Or, no, excuse me. Bentham Malvo and the... good God. Bentham Malvo and his crew is going to go.
Awesome.
They're going to engage. They're going to kill 1, 2. Bentham Malvo is going to step up next to this terminal and begin engaging in it as his special forces collapse down on the Goreborn, saving King Corvallis as he steps back a touch and retreats. And I'm going to start taking these guys off the field here in just a moment.
I know there's a lot of stuff here, Cody, but this is really, really awesome.
Thanks, bud. I'm trying to balance this the best I can. We have Dark Paw Enforcers that are going to slide down here, coming towards this direction. And then we have these who are going to hop down and follow Renaya. Hello, can't grab this. I would like somebody to tell me what the Starfinders are going to do as they arrive on scene.
If I can, being captain here and having the sheet up, I would like them to join the battle of Bentham Malvo and stop him from using the terminal.
Okay. So that's their first thing that they're going to do here. All right. So you want them to hop down and basically support this firefight over here?
Support this fight, yes.
Or not even hop down. They can shoot it from up where they are.
Yeah, if they could just stay up there and just like fire on all of them, just like, so none of them need to live.
Let's
Drop frag grenades.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, do they have grenades?
11, 12.
Yes.
Frag grenade.
They have grenades, yeah. Can they chuck grenades?
Some of them have grenades, and they could probably chuck. I'm going to say half of them have grenades, so half of them can chuck grenades literally at the same time down below.
Awesome, that would be great.
I clicked the grenade button.
All right,
Grenade button!
so
That time I caught one.
That's a 20 grenade.
I don't know, dude. The problem is the combat tracker. Just to show the stream here, the combat tracker is so long. Finding the tokens and then which one they correspond to in the combat tracker.
You can just drag and drop to their tokens on the map.
I'm not applying damage to them. I'm gonna just.
Got it.
They're going to be erased from the battlefield.
So you can go and right-click the tokens and just push delete token.
That's exactly what I'm doing, but that's not going to remove them from the combat tracker. Jacob,
Oh, well,
which is
that's
what I was
annoying.
explaining. Yeah, this has been quite effective against these forces, and the rest of them are going to take some damage. You can see the Noir Warhounds turning after having been blasted. Several explosions ricochet all over down below, going off, and King Corvallis is even caught at the tail end of one of these blasts as he flies back. And you can see him sort of stand up, wipe his mouth, and he clicks down and says something to someone. That is going to bring us down to the next PC who's going to act, which is going to be Jetsmith.
Okay, so I'm getting flanked by these two guys.
You are about to be flanked.
Cody, are you ready for this? Are you ready? I'm about to spat a lot of stuff at you.
Okay, fire away,
All right.
buddy.
So, there are things you can do in combat. One of them is called combat maneuvers. In order to do a combat maneuver, I must make a melee attack roll against the opponent's KAC. The combat maneuver I want to do is Sunder. Sundering lets you attack and possibly destroy a weapon. So, I have to succeed the combat maneuver first, which is a melee attack. If I fail, I'm just going to run. So
I believe whenever you're doing a combat maneuver, that will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Does it really?
That's what. Otherwise, everybody would be like, "I'd break their weapons and then I'd kill them."
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, I still have to do a lot of stuff, but that's fine. It can do an attack of opportunity if they want to. That's 13 against his KAC.
Against Rolkans?
Yeah, Rolkans.
He has a KAC of 20, sir.
Well,
As
that
you
didn't work.
lash out at his buzz blade, and it connects and just bounces off, and you can see him as he's raising it, and he looks like he's about to just literally buzzsaw and take your head off, sending it down into the eternity below.
That's fine.
His
As a part
muscles
of that,
rip and pop as he readies the strike.
if he's doing an attack of opportunity, right?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Well, he's gonna get one anyways because I'm just gonna 5, 10.
Oh yeah, now he's gonna take one
5,
with his
15,
buzz blade. Hold on one
20.
second, buddy.
Oh man, is he gonna stop me?
31. I'm pretty sure 31 hits.
Ah! Yeah.
He's gonna throw some damage your direction. As he slices and slashes across you for 15.
Okay, that's
You
stamina.
duck under the top, and you can feel sharp pangs and vibrations tear across your suit, almost skidding across.
Okay. I'm going to run 30 to there. Just,
Okay, now you're below. You understand that, right?
I'm
You're
below,
on the
yes.
floor. Okay.
Yes, I'm fully aware of that. I'm just running.
Great. It's his turn.
Okay.
He's going to charge you.
Oh, boy.
He charges you and begins to try to gore and horn over at you. Let's see how this horn... Another 2. Oh my god. How did that... Okay. I have nothing else for that. Treewix is going to try to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move up and try to support.
Oh, this fool's going to get blasted down a hole right now.
Yeah, he's very close to the edge here as he lashes out with his fang blade.
Good.
I just attacked him. So would 29 have hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna throw some damage here.
I'm fine.
The Malvo Special Forces are going to begin firing back down up at the Starfinders as they're recovering from themselves. So most of them will spin their standard or their movement action to stand up and then begin firing away. Let's see, what do we have here? We're going to roll a d12.
Luna, were you a Starfinder this whole time?
Oh, neat. Okay, yeah, let's just say this. They are going to just return fire, and all of the Starfinders seem to be caught in some way or another by these blasts, as they are, while they do have a good height advantage, they're still pretty much here out in the open. That is going to bring us down to... by the way, if your Starfinders take any more damage, they're going to die. Luna, what are you doing?
Luna is going to move to this corner here and take a shot. Which one did Snicked shoot earlier? Number 2 here?
He died.
The first guy died.
The
Okay.
first one died. Correct.
Yeah, so she's just going to take a shot.
Fire away. Are you moving?
She rolls that with fire damage.
Oh no! The console just died. Hopefully everything stayed connected. As you absolutely destroy one, are you taking a second shot with multi-attack?
Yes.
Okay. Full round attack, excuse me. Fire away at the next one.
Oh,
Okay.
buddies!
Here's what I'm going to say happens, because that was amazing.
Can I get one more, Jacob, for the road?
Good.
Give me one more attack roll against the third one. Okay.
Yes.
Describe. I'm going to give you a bonus move action to take if you so choose. Ooh. Describe how you destroy all 3 of these dark enforcers in single shots on the move.
There's an electrical panel behind them, and she shoots them while she's diving across, and it hits it, and they explode behind them. They'll get shocked.
And they explode off, falling dead. It literally looks like one of those, like, you walk by a dartboard and the guy just hits 20, 20, 20, or, bullseye, 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 Snicked, as you look up and you see her shots perfectly placed on the panels. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Boom! An explosion ricochets off. Some of the lights on the right side of the room begin to flicker just a tad.
Nice. Dude, that was freaking awesome.
Sander, what are you doing, Doctor?
How much longer until you've completed setting the core to destruct?
I need a minute, maybe longer.
Well, work faster. And I will simply put my hands into my backpack and make sure that the items in my backpack are still there whilst watching what's going on.
What items in your backpack?
Just 2 particular vials, but otherwise it's fine.
Okay.
No.
Just snacks.
Scrap Heap gets to move, and then that's going to take us, I believe, to the top of the round.
All right, so Scrap Heap is going to pop up here, move 30 feet. No, don't grab the map. Grab the map. Sorry. So he's going to move up. I'm with him, and he will just fire into that mass over there.
Okay. Fire away, buddy. Who are you targeting? Number 4?
Pew, 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 pew.
I mean, if you roll 20, if you, back to back, Saber Dice 4.
Does not matter. Number 4.
You're, as you begin walking across, Snicked takes a moment to like almost fall because the bridge section next to the electrical panel has kind of given way a touch. That's going to bring us to the top of the round. If my fantasy grounds did not lock up, I'm hoping. Okay, here we go. And at the top of the round, we have Renaya, who is going to begin to engage the rest of Rokayan's forces. These guys are going to move up, and these guys are going to move past her as they intend to fire upon the Starfinders and cut off. This is such a clusterfuck over here.
Great. It's
this is
great.
such a clusterfuck. She's going to take a shot. as she fires off over here at the Warhound, digging into him and dropping him. Treewix! He gets to go.
He gets to go again?
I don't know how he moved up in initiative.
Yeah.
He's that good.
He is that good. You know what? I might have
initiative.
accidentally typed over him. I'm going to put him back down behind you. Snicked.
nice.
That's going to bring us over to Snicked. What are you doing, Snicked?
There's not a way to take the multi-shot and split it up, is there? For dropping it on your targets? Like I can
Multi-shot.
drop it on one target.
I don't know
Just-
really know what
just
you're asking.
don't-
You can
just
take
don't
2 shots
drop it
in a round if you don't move.
Yeah. It doesn't matter
shoot at
anyway
anyone.
because my high was an 11. That's
As
it.
the
Done.
Dark Paws move further away from you and Luna, almost very quietly. They are counteracted by the Starfinders coming in, firing up with these huge explosions going off, and the Noir, the very few remaining Gorborn, who are furious and are kind of giving out a bit of a battle chant. That brings us down to Domino. Domino, what would you like to do as you see the Dark Paws getting and cutting you off from the aforementioned panel?
I'm gonna take that run action thing that what's his name, Jacob was talking about earlier, where you get to move 4 times your speed.
Okay, you cannot move through threatened areas, and you can move in a straight line, or you can move double your movement, and you can just move double your movement.
You can move. You can do run as a
Sprinting.
full action. It does -2 to your armor class, and it will provoke attack of opportunities.
Dope.
But you have to move in a straight line. You can move in a straight line straight towards the terminal, though. You have enough speed for it.
Yeah, diagonally, right?
Yeah.
That's a straight line. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm gonna thread the needle between these 2 dudes. So you can take your 2 attack of
Sure,
opportunities.
I mean, you're going to take 3 attacks, but that's fine.
How am I gonna take 3 when I pass through these 2?
You're going to pass through this square, right?
Oh,
And
that
this
guy.
guy's here.
Oh yeah, it'd be 3.
Oh, okay.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. You know what? The Dark Paws are not going to take their attacks of opportunity. However, the Noir certainly is, as he lashes out at you with his Cryptopike. Another 3. Oh, it hits. Never mind. Good God. You cannot not be hit.
I'm a space wizard. I have 13 and 13.
Or Domino.
Yeah, he's going to throw some damage over in your direction. As he basically catches you, he's actually kind of looking at the Dark Paws, turns his head to see you, and he just slices down at your leg. You can feel one of your basically tubes as the hydraulics in part of your leg give way to a deep gash through the
neat.
metal part of your leg.
Okay. Gross.
And now they're going to get to go. They are going to make some checks here to see how scared they are. Okay, they're fine. Yeah, they're going to charge forward. They're going to charge up and push this guy into this, which they are definitely going to do. He's dead. As he gets eaten. And then this guy is going to take an attack. We're just going to do this with their mod. That's not going to be enough. Then that's going to bring us down to Bentham Malvo and the rest of these guys. So I'm going to have them take 2 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On these guys. And they are going to take 6 more shots up top. So one of the Starfinders gets blasted right in the face as he falls dead. The rest of them have kind of fallen back and prone a little bit as these guys are going to be eliminated. And that is going to bring us to Bentham Malvo, who looks down at you, sees you approaching, and he is going to lash out with a spell here. Do you have a melee weapon in your hand, Domino?
I think technically it's my fists.
It's my fists.
Yeah, I got unarmed strikes.
My fist is my melee.
Oh, goodness gracious. As he's going to inject nanobots into you, buddy. Give me...
Oh
No, thank you.
He doesn't have any
Become
force, though.
no!
Wait,
no,
wrong show.
thank you.
How do I roll that? Oh, it's an attack roll.
He needs to make
is
a
your
main attack against my EAC.
Is your
That
EAC 17?
It hits.
Great. He's
13.
going to inject nanobots into you, Domino. As
Might
he
fix your
sees
stutter.
you, he's pulled himself up. He looks like he's kind of looking at the terminal confused. He turns over, and right as you run by, you look down at the gash from your leg, and you look up in time to see him casting as he lashes out, grabs both of your shoulders, and you can feel the nanobots running through and coursing through your body in a very painful manner.
Dope.
Dark Paws are going to go. They're going to fire on some people.
Oh, I have to roll against that, by the way.
Against nanobots?
Yeah, it's a fort save.
It's a fort save and an attack roll?
Yeah, I take half damage if it's a fort save, and I don't get confused.
No.
so-
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's the confusion
Yeah.
state of that.
nope, I am confused, and I take full damage. Cool.
Neat.
That sucks.
Renaya is going
It's the most
to
complicated spell in the fucking world. That's why I never use it.
move over, seeing that these guys are taken care of, and she's going to command her forces to fire up on the Starfinders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As they are going to kill 2 more. Renaya seems to be a pretty good shot, and the Starfinders are beginning to fall. That's going to bring us down to the Starfinders. Guys, SCLANDERS, what are the Starfinders going to do as the tides have turned after their initial grenade wave?
They have to return fire, but I think that is their range any good?
I will let them move around and get a better vantage point if you want.
Yeah,
Or they can jump down.
I would have them move over to, I don't know how to ping
For the
them out.
grenades, that was fine. They just threw a bunch of grenades. I'll move them. You just tell me where you want them to go.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
Do you see the map?
They will
On the map.
begin gathering over here
And then shoot down into the dark pores.
and take some shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me a D10 roll, please, guys, SCLANDERS. As I move all these guys. 3. All right. You can kill 2 Dark Paw Enforcers. And 1 of Malvo's Special Forces. And I will finish moving the rest of these guys here in a moment. That's going to bring us down to King Corvallis, who's going to do some things as he pulls out a... Why did that grab that? Stop. Is that what I wanted? As he pulls out a static arc pistol and begins firing away. He is going to slide up, and he's going to fire that at Domino. You're going to have full cover, so you're going to get a little bit of a bonus to this. Ranged attack. Let's see what he does. Would a 16 hit you?
Yep. I have a 13 in everything.
Neat. Do you get another save from inject nanobots?
On my turn... Wait, he's injecting more nanobots into me?
No, from the confusion.
I get it on my turn.
Okay. As he fires off, and he kind of laughs, seeing you locked up and looking confused. And he just walks up. Yes! And fires off this arc pistol. Chaos continues to ensue! Jet Smith, what are you doing?
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
Cody,
Nuts.
there's a giant pit right next to me.
There is a giant pit next to you.
I want to look at Treewix, look down, notice that shit's hitting the fan.
Treewix has wings, if you'll remember.
Gosh dang it, I hate him so much.
I just want you to remember that Treewix has wings.
This is the stupidest fight ever. Just kidding. I want... Oh, man, Brolkins, you little bitch. Dang, man.
He's
Dang.
a Strix, bud. Sorry.
I know. I have to rethink my whole plan now. Sorry.
All right, while you think about that, I will let Luna go, and then I'll come back up to you guys.
Go
as
for
you
it,
think
go
about that.
for it.
Luna, what are you doing?
Luna is going to move up here, and then she's going to make with the pew-pew. The closest one to Domino, which will be Bentham Malvo.
Okay, that is quite a range. You have a sniper rifle, I believe, correct?
Yes, she has a pulse rifle, not a sniper.
Okay, are you using your pulse rifle? What's the range on your pulse rifle?
It is not far enough.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It's
Not
only
far
40
enough.
feet? Yeah, it's not far enough here. I mean, you could fire out anyways.
She doesn't
I'll
want to
give-
hit Domino.
Okay. Do you want to move again, then?
Yeah, she'll just move again.
Okay. You want to slide up and move again. Perfect.
That's all.
We're going to slide back over to Jet, who
Okay,
is figuring out
yeah,
just
not-
now that Treewix is a
I ain't a fighter. I can't just deal with these guys by myself. I need to help out Domino. I'm going to take the attacks of opportunity, and I'm going to run. And I'm going to run this way. Anybody who's going to attack me
Yeah,
can.
they're going to do that. So you have one with the buzzsaw, which
I
hits.
would have to be here. Yep. All right. Ouch.
And then one with the Fang Blade,
Ouch.
which is
Owie.
also a hit. And throwing more damage.
Oh, I'm taking wounds now.
Yep, as these guys dig in you, the Dark Paws are I mean, they might kill you right here. Let's see if I'm ruling that they have melee weapons on them. I believe they have rifles pulled out at the moment, which is why they do not have their dueling swords. Okay, you're lucky that these guys do not have their dueling swords pulled out at the moment. They are on their hips. So yeah, you take a bunch of damage and then run away.
Yeah.
All right, that brings
What's
us.
wrong with you? And I just kind of run past them.
That brings us down to, I believe, have the Dark Paws gone this turn? No, I skipped everybody because of the way that he did all that stuff. So Treewix and now I've got this mixed up. Why are you no longer in the initiative? Why are you now at 14? Okay, Rokeans. There we go. Rokeans gets to go. My bads. Rokeans is going to charge over, seeing Renaya on the field. He slaps down at Treewix and he points to her. And he charges over. And he's going to make some Rokeans things with his gore attack. Let's see how bad this is. As he tries to gore and knock them off. Natural one.
Nice.
As he stumbles down forward at the feet of Renaya. The Warhounds are going to do Warhound things, as this one is going to turn and try to take his shot over here at this guy. He's going to succeed and destroy one of the Malvo forces as he comes in wielding his enormous blade, just wrecking down over the top of one of Bentham's special forces. That's going to bring us to the Starfinders. What is Luna? What are the Starfinders going to do now that Asander has had them all slide over into better positions?
Are they all over there?
They're all over there now. Yeah, because I just hadn't finished moving them.
You know what sounds great right now?
Mm-hmm.
Grenades.
Well, they've already used their grenades.
Have they used all of their grenades?
They've used all their grenades that were on them in the first round. They dumped their grenades.
What's the range on the pistol? Probably not close enough.
Well, they have a height advantage here, so they don't mind firing down wildly.
Okay, they're gonna fire down wildly.
Or they could jump down and join the fray.
That sounds terrible.
Whatever you want them to do.
Nope, they're gonna shoot wildly.
They're going to shoot wildly. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me a D10 roll, please.
Oh.
She was so excited. Yes! Starfinders attack! 9! Okay. You may who are they targeting the most? You tell me.
Everyone around the two people at the console.
Okay.
Everyone around Jet and Domino.
So we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and give me damage 3 times for Bentham Malvo.
Okay, I did once already, twice, 3 times. 21, 16, 16.
Wow. Okay. As they fire down into Bentham, you see him kind of looks stunned for a moment as he's being blasted all to hell in bits, sliding up next to a very confused-looking domino jet. Bentham is hurting, and he's hurting bad as he stumbles back and tries to take a little bit more cover than he currently has. That's going to bring us down to Luna. Luna, what are you doing? Oh, no, excuse me, Malvo's forces, which are only 3 people now. They're going to fire up over here at the Starfinders, and they are going to drop one of them. And then they are going to step in front of King Corvallis, trying to shield him a little bit more. Now, Luna, what are you doing?
Luna is going to move even closer here, and she's going to shoot down onto Rolkins.
Yeah, go for it. He is laying prone.
Great. Easy target. That's a 20.
Holy shit.
You've done 3 so far.
Can I use multi-attack?
Yeah.
No, because I moved, right?
You didn't. Did you move this turn?
I did move, so never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. If you stand there, you get to make a second attack at a -4.
Yep.
You fire down, and your shot finds purchase as Renaya looks up at you and sees you standing on this bridge. Luna, give me a reflex saving throw, please.
Okay. Jacob, can you just...
Yeah, well,
Energy seems to crackle around you from the core, and for a moment it feels like you're going to lose your footing. But you are an android, and you stand sturdy as ever. That brings us down to a Sander. Sander, what are you doing, buddy? Yelling at Agna?
Yeah, pretty much. I can't do anything to help these people. They're too far away at the moment, so I am going to just stand behind her and watch and hold the 2 little vials in my hands so that no one can see what I'm holding. And that's it.
She begins to talk to you. I'm grateful that you're allowing me to do this. Thank you for trusting me with this.
We have to make sure that everything of the sec is destroyed. This power cannot be allowed to live in the universe.
She pauses for a moment. I agree. It's terrible, but it's the truth. You can feel a bit more heat coming off of the core. Luna, it takes you a moment to kind of recognize it as well. But, Sander, you have a really good view, and you can see, because you are staring at the core this way. Most of the people are fighting each other or on the bridge a little bit above it. You have a really good shot at the core. You can see it beginning to, like, almost like the light inside, the light is picking up, and the lights in the harness, the tube that's harnessing this, are beginning to kind of brighten up a bit. And you're noticing that something seems to be happening.
How much longer, Agna?
I told you, about a minute.
I will patch that into our comms. Just hold out for a minute longer, chaps. This is nearly done.
all right, it's getting rough.
Scrap Heap, what are you doing?
He runs up. I come along with him.
Okay.
And Scrap Heap is going to just take a pock shot at this guy right here. Oh, but it's a 10.
But it sucks!
You junker! You're going right into the compactor when we get home! You're done! I'm leaving you here!
Looks down. What a poor, pitiful fool. You should have never had your own fang. And she raises up her... Where is her stat block, damn it? There are so many things going on in Fantasy Grounds. She pulls up her sword. She's going to get a +3 circumstance to this, and she's going to try to drive it into the back of Rolkeans. With the 17, she is going to miss, and she's going to do it again as he rolls over. This will be with a minus or +5. Where is it? Rolkeans. And miss. I cannot fucking roll for shit tonight. Neat. Snicked, what are you doing, buddy?
Snit is going to also fire. If I can find my character sheet. Sorry. All right. Same one. You didn't drop it on him, you son of a. Yeah. Wait a minute. We get a +2. So we have
What is your range? Who are you shooting at?
This guy. So does it calculate range for you?
No.
No. So what happens when you shoot further?
It just lets you.
No, I mean, is there a negative? Like, what's the negative?
-2, I believe.
There are some shots that you cannot make. I'm going to give him a plus. Dude, this is 135 feet. I'm going to give him, and your range is what, 40 feet?
80.
It's 80. Okay. I'm going to give, I'll give it a -2 for that range.
All right, so that'll just offset the bonus that I get.
Fire away, buddy.
All right, sorry.
Domino, you're on deck.
That is a 24.
That's a 24. Can you do some damage? Can you do 10 points of damage?
I can do that's 10 exactly.
10 exactly as you fire off from a long distance away. That particular dark paw is not looking at you. You shoot them in the back, and they sort of like grab on the dark paw in front of them, trying to grasp for air, reaching back. She sees her hand is covered with blood, and then she just conks out on the ground. The other dark paw, however, turns and sees and makes eye contact with you, and then looks back up at Luna. Domino, what are you doing?
Rolling a will save. Used.
Dude, Fantasy Grounds is being rough tonight. As the last Noir Enforcer
It's taking its revenge out on
is
Mike.
dead. I think all the Noir Enforcers are dead, aren't they? Dead off the initiative tracker. Dead off the initiative tracker. That brings us down to Treewix.
No.
Who is going
away.
to...
Can't get to me. You little punk. Little stupid little
God, I know what he would probably do.
Fly.
butt face baby.
I know what he would probably do.
No.
But that feels awful.
Do it, man. Do it. Do it. Knock Luna into the darkness.
I don't want to instantly kill a character off of one failed save. But yeah, that's what they would do. Let's see. He's going to come up and try to support Rolkeans. As he moves up and takes slices over through Dark Paw Enforcer number 1. Which he, with his mod, still does. And drops this one. Okay, that's going to bring us down to Bentham Malvo, who is scrambling, and you see him...
No, don't get out of that.
...cast a spell, and he goes... poof, right in front of you.
Dang.
He's vanished. And you can hear King Corvallis, "What are you doing, you fool? Kill them!" Dark Paws are going to go. She sees Treewix, she sees Luna, King Corvallis. She's going to make a save, which she fails. And you see her begin to tuck tail and run.
I thought you said DuckTales, and I got really excited.
DuckTales! Woo! That brings us down to King Corvallis, who's going to move up and try to murder Domino.
No. Stop.
He's going to try to murder Domino.
Stop
with
that.
his static arc
Stop it.
pistol.
Stop.
He hits. You have the worst armor class
I'm a
ever
space.
seen. You are a space wizard as he fires his pistol, his static arc pistol, into you. And I didn't mean to move him. He's going to do it a second time at a -4. An 18 would
Jeez.
still hit, and he's going to throw more damage at you.
God,
Domino's dead.
Drops. You fall unconscious
come back.
on the
You
ground.
can come back. Spin a resolve point.
Starfinders. David, what are the Starfinders going to do?
They are going to shoot and come on. My hotbar just disappeared, which is where I have my Starfinder.
Do you want me to click it?
Yeah, click. They're just going to open fire with their sonic strike rifles.
Not gonna look.
Thunder strike.
Yeah, if they're going to shoot, I will handle it. I just want you to tell me what they're going to do.
Oh yeah, they're just shooting.
Who are they shooting at?
Let's see. These 4 jabronis over here, Malvo forces, special forces. They're going to get rid of the wall that's protecting their king.
Okay. Roll me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll me a d8.
6.
6 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Awesome.
That brings us down to Jet Smith.
Awesome. Cool.
Domino is dying.
Yep,
At
I
your
know,
feet.
but I can't do anything about it because I'm not a doctor. Instead, I'm going to toss a grenade right there. Actually, just for safe distance, right there. And so I looked up all the rules on my turn on how to do this. First, I need to roll in order to hit that area. I need to beat a 5. I got it. So it hits that area. The 3 of them need to make reflex saving throws.
Okay. Rokayan's rolls
Beat
well.
it.
Treewick's rolls. Where is the reflex save on his sheet? Damn it.
They don't have it. It's just dexterity.
No, I gotcha.
That's a fail.
That's a fail, and then this is Renaya. These guys are all named here, so I'm going to actually roll some reflex.
That's fine.
She rolls a nat
25
20.
also succeeds. So they will take half. So Treewick's will take he takes full, so he takes the 4. Rawlkins is going to take half of this. He takes 5. And Renaya,
it's one roll, buddy.
Is it really?
Roll. It's one explosion. You're not going to roll individually. It doesn't do different damage. It's a grenade roll.
then it's 2.
Then I'll take the first one, which is 4. So he's going to take 4, and the others are going to take 2 damage each.
Got it. All right. Yes, they take half if they succeeded, and that's it.
Okay.
Wait. Hold up. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna see the computer, and I see the domino is down. I'm gonna walk in front of the computer and try to make sure nobody gets in front of it. It's right there. There we go. I'm gonna guard the computer. That's it. Done.
Okay. Domino is still dying, yes?
I guess I can spend a resolve point to do a thingy.
He can come back at 1 hit point if he spends a resolve.
It's more than 1 resolve. What's your max?
My max resolve is 5.
So it'll be 2.
Okay.
You spend two resolve. You'll still have You'll still have your remaining resolve. All right.
So is that your turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay,
That's it.
cool.
And Treewix
Better than
is
dying.
going to go. He is going to take off flying
Oh no.
and land on this platform next to
No,
the
not the
Starfinders.
Starfinders.
He's going to land right there. All right. These guys are all gone off the sheet. I'm just trying to clean them up. Next up is going to be Bentham. Hooray. As Bentham is going to step forward, come back into view. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm really, really sorry.
Ah!
And he's going to
Bye, guys.
entropic grasp you.
Ha! He
Which you
sucks!
save against. Deals. Extra creature attack deals. I want to make sure it doesn't. It still does do half, doesn't it?
Space Bard. I don't know.
I'm still saved to negate each melee attack. Okay, great. You're fine.
Yes. Cool.
What a crazy ass spell. Neat. Okay. That's going to bring us down to... I'm just going to go all the way around the turn order here. That's going to bring us back to the Starfinders. Michael, what are the Starfinders going to do, buddy?
Where are they? I guess they're going to shoot the last...
Wait, don't they got a guy up there with them?
Yeah.
They should
But-
put
oh,
their
yeah.
swords on
They
Yeah, but they are going to
First-
shoot into each other. I mean, they're going to be disadvantaged to shoot.
I mean,
down the pipes
they're
at them.
trained space soldiers, right? So they're all going to shoot.
No,
Don't they have
They're-
swords?
they're exactly like you.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do lots more damage.
Don't they have swords? Can't they use their swords?
If they draw a weapon, they sure can, but the people in the back are not going to be able to reach him. So where are they going? What are they going to do here?
With their guns, they can.
Yes, they can. They will be. They will have cover,
Sure.
shooting
They
through all
shoot-
their teammates.
That's fine. Take that fucking winged guy out.
So, just to be clear, enemies are down there. There's a guy at the end of like 8 other dudes, and the dude on this end is going to turn and shoot through all of his buddies.
Yeah, that guy has a
Got
name,
it.
Cody. That's how RPGs work.
Got it. Okay.
Has a name.
And fucking wings.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That
He
wings
does have
are
wings.
poopy.
And also, fuck that guy.
Hit, miss, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss, miss, miss. So 3 hits against him.
Dang.
So throw me 3 damage rolls, please.
Stormtroopers out here.
And while you do that, apply that directly to him, please, sir. That'll bring us down to Jet.
Me? All right, I've got Captain Asshole right in front of me, right? I'm going to take out my guns. Firing into melee is bad, right? Is it bad?
Typically, yes.
Then you know what? Knife. I'm pulling out a knife.
You're gonna knife Bentham.
I'm gonna juke him with a bluff. 31.
I'm not gonna roll. You got it.
Yay! Even if he did
Knife
succeed,
him.
I have an ability that makes him fail.
Knife him.
I've never had to do, and then I'm gonna knife. Wait. Hold up. I gotta give him flat-footed. All right, and now I gotta knife him. Wait, that was damage. Attack roll. 23. There, does 4 damage. Whoosh. I shank him.
Great. Rolkins gets to go.
Envoy.
He is going to try to destroy Renaya. Please roll some kind of damage. 32. Great. He's going to throw damage at Renaya. He is going to try to attack Renaya again, which he hits with on the second one, even with the -4. And he's going to throw more damage at Renaya and kill her.
Good.
Great. That brings us down to Luna. You are feeling the core behind you warming up and beginning to create more activity. Domino is lying on the ground, and Rolkeans has just cut through everybody between him, Domino, Jet, King Corvallis, and Bentham Malvo.
You guys would hear over your comms pretty loud and clear. Just getting a little warm up here, guys. Which does not sound like her voice. Where is...
Who was that?
She's going to take another shot.
Now, if you're not moving, you can take 2 shots.
Yep.
Against who are you shooting?
Rawkins, right in front of her.
Okay, he has an EAC of 19. So the second one would be a 23, and the second one would hit. You blast into his back, and he almost kind of just like shrugs you off as you see him beginning to get prepared to stalk over to King Corvallis and Bentham Malvo.
Okay.
Sander, what are you doing, buddy?
If she's still typing, I'm still waiting. I wish I could do more, but I'm not letting her get out of there. I do want to get hold of Lacia on the.
Okay, you reach out to Lacia. What do you say?
What are you doing, and where are you?
I'm not far from the ship. Have you overloaded the core?
It is about to overload. Make sure that you can get to that ship, Lacia.
I'll make it to the ship, no problem, Asander. I just want you to say that I love you, and you need to get to the ship as well.
We'll be together shortly. I close the comms.
Dang.
I found something as you hear her being cut off. Scrappy, what are you doing?
He books it to over here, and he fires.
Fire away, buddy.
Oh, come on. Give me the shot, man. Give me the shot. There we go. Oh, God, I hate you so much, Scrappy.
You suck. All right, next
Your
is...
name's Scrappy.
Next is Snick. Snick, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Oh, nice.
I love that relationship.
Snick is also going to fire, but it's just going to be a flat 0, I guess. Like this! 21.
against Bentham Malvo is going to connect.
Says it hits. Ooh. Yeah, suck some damage, Pinto! And it's going to be 7 plus 2 is 9.
Yes.
You've blasted him in the back, and he is beginning to look panicked. Domino!
Frack you, buddy!
That's me.
Are you back up now?
Yeah, I'm at 1 hit point, and I'm laying on the ground.
I'm going to make you no longer unconscious.
Yes, I am no longer unconscious. And I look over to Captain Jet Smith of the Rogue Infinity, and I say, don't tell anyone. And you see his face mask open, and he reaches up and pulls out a space-age USB cable, his one port, and plugs it into his computer and begins hacking from leg prone on the ground. And I'm going to hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
So, suck it. So I am going to roll computers once I find out how to spell. It's this plus 10, I think. So 25.
Are you saying that of all of us, he has the biggest port?
The bay is long. That's what it is.
It's the longest.
You
But
immediately
length is nothing.
tap in and find the protocols that are being activated by Ogno. You recognize them and you begin activating them kind of from the backside, like you're going to meet in the middle. She's already been activating all these additional overcharging protocols, and you immediately begin helping her as well.
So what you're saying is, like a rogue, Domino's doing it from behind.
Triwix is going to try to kill a few people.
Well done, Jacob.
Which he does before throwing his sword into the fucking chromium below. That's his turn. Bentham Malvo is pissed, and he's going to whip out that tactical knife, buddy.
No.
You're in
We're
a
in a
knife
knife
fight. Except he's better.
Yeah, he's way better. He's gonna knife me right in my. Ow! Oh!
And he twists. He pulls it back out, and he makes a second attack at a -4 penalty.
Wait, how much
Right in
damage
my
did you
points.
do,
And he
Jet?
crits!
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, is that your spleen?
As Jet, you feel... I did it for you, King Corvallis! I got him! And Jet
Ow.
falls on the floor below. King Corvallis steps up. I keep saying step up, but he's not going to actually move. As he takes aim with his arc pistol twice over at Rolkins.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? That's not what he's going to do. He's going to... Hello, why are you not working for me? Work for me.
Degrassi.
Cast the magic missiles. Cast the magic missiles, please. As he casts
Double
magic
cast.
missile, I get to just throw damage. He's going to throw some damage over here at Rolkayans as these darts, boom, 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 begin to charge and blast into him.
yeah, I want his knife. His is a cool 5d4 knife. I only have like a 2d4 knife. His is an extra sharp knife.
All right. Who has not done the Starfinders yet? I have not done the Starfinders yet. A couple of these guys are going to turn and start blasting down at Rolkayans like they should have. So we're going to go.
Oh, now they'll do it. Now they'll do.
There's only a few of them here, so let's see how well they roll. Fail, hit, fail, fail. That's okay. They're going to throw some damage. Somebody throw damage from one of those shots at Rolkayans, and 2 more are going to shoot over here at Triwix. 1 crits. Somebody throw a critical over here at Triwix for me, and the other one misses wildly.
A crit.
And that's going to bring us down to Jet Smith, who is dying. What would you like to do, Jet?
Not die. The action.
Okay, you do the not die action. Rolkins goes.
Actually, in the studio.
Looks down, sees King Corvallis. You see him. He throws down his buzz blade, and he charges in at King Corvallis with his gore attack.
Nice. Get him.
He
Get him.
blasts into it.
Yes. Kill him.
Why? Come on, work. Thank you. All right, here we go. I just want to... Well, see, that's the miss. I wanted to do the knockdown ability. We're just going to take that roll. He is going to throw some damage here, guys, as he slices into King Corvallis.
Who did the Starfinder shoot at, Cody?
With 11 points of damage. The Starfinder shot at Rolkayans, and he pretty much ignored them. Luna, it's starting to get uncomfortable up here on this bridge. What would you like to do, madam?
She's going to move over here and jump down. Actually, she's going to use her double movement. There you go. To get off the ledge.
All right. I will put you on the ground if that's where you want to be.
Yeah, she'll just jump down
There's
after.
a super badass, like, robot assassin. She can be there if you want her to be there. She can even be a little closer if you'd like her to be.
She'll be about there. She'll jump out.
Except she'll be on a square. Sander, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sander?
Hey, Cody.
You hear the comms go quiet after you shut them off from Lacia.
Just ready and waiting. The moment that...
He's logged in. It's going to go much faster now.
Cody.
That's good.
I have a question.
What?
Do you miss your body? As she continues typing.
That's not important right now.
Scrap heap. What are you doing?
He moseys on over here, gets a little bit closer.
Gosh darn it, Scrap Heap! Switch to your laser! It shoots further, you dumbass!
Oh, that dropped on a 20. Ugh.
Fire away! You suck!
Cody.
Yes.
I just found out by reading the rules that using your resolve point to come back to life is immediately at the start of your turn and does not cost an action. This is important because I would like to stab the guy in front of me if I have the opportunity before he can kill me.
We are going to claim that as Cody is a shitty DM and he's going to tell you a good old-fashioned, no, we're not going to retcon that. Is Scrap Heap done after he fires off and sucks?
Yeah, he moved and fired. That's all he can do.
Snicked, what are you doing, buddy?
Wow.
You're gonna get to stab him, buddy. Don't worry.
All right. Well, Snick will try and succeed where Scrap Heap failed. And you know what?
Domino, you're on deck.
That's a 16. That's going to miss.
Okay, you haven't moved. Are you going to fire again?
Commanding Scrap Heap is part of my action.
Gotcha. Domino, what are you doing, buddy?
A 30 hacking.
Oh, you're way good.
Hack the planet.
Yeah, you're
continue to hack the
good.
planet.
You're doing pretty well.
Don't make fun of me.
Treewix is going to try to murder face a few people. And he so fucking does. As he continues to cut through these Starfinders.
No, the Starfinders.
Bentham Malvo.
Bye, guys.
Sees Rolkayan's charge into King Corvallis, and he comes up and tries to tactical knife him. Which he does. Pretty well, actually.
Jeez.
King Corvallis is going to... He's going to magic missile. Why not? No, he's going to... He's going to do that... I don't know what it's called. I know it's not called disengage, but he's going to do the flee action. Flee! And run back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Damn, I was close. That's his turn. Protect me! Save me! As the Starfinders begin to go. What are they going to do? Jacob. Treewix is mowing them down.
He will mow him down. He's low.
You can fire off 2 of those regular and 2 of those at a -2. So just make
got it.
4 attacks.
On the 2 in front kneel down and fire. So the 2 behind him.
The pistol, right?
Can't the two in the
Crit!
front kneel down?
Crit! Oh!
And
Okay.
his EAC is a 17, so fail
Dead.
as they blast into Treewicks.
Just first shot.
And he falls down to his knee and then face plants. So
Awesome.
that's what the Starfinders do. They all continue to fire over at Treewicks to make sure he's dead, because he was killing a lot of them. That brings
What a
us to
bunch of
Jet
dummies.
Smith! Jet, what are you doing? Bentham Malvo is standing in between you and Rolkeans. You are technically flanking.
Which is a... What is it again?
+2.
+2? Hey, dope.
I'm sorry, is that enough for you, Jacob?
That's enough. That's
Are you
fine.
sure? Does it make you excited?
It
Is
does.
it- is it
I'm going to bluff him again with a
de-incentivize it for you?
29. 21 if I can do that.
He's not facing you. You flat-foot him.
Yay! Boop. Time to die. Knife in the back. I hate you. Get...
I'm sorry, do you feel that that's been de-incentivized for you?
You might hate him.
I can't do another one.
Not better.
Stop, wait a minute. Do you still have, like, dead condition?
Oh, yeah. It's not giving me my bonus. My bonus is +8.
Oh, it's because you're still prone. Are you prone?
No, I'll stand up.
Okay, so you stand up with your move action.
Yeah.
Okay, so make
1,
your
2,
attack.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Make your attack.
Okay. That has a +2. That's 17.
Hey, that misses.
Dang it.
Is that a
Well-
KAC or an EAC?
It's a knife. I believe it's KAC.
Yep, KAC. All right,
Yeah.
it misses. Rolkeans! God, what is he going to do? You know what he does? He reaches down, pulls out a laser pistol, and he fires it over at King Corvallis.
Hell yeah. Kill him.
And he hits! As he's going to throw some damage King Corvallis' way. Bentham Malvo is going to see this and try to drive a knife into his back one more time for good measure. As he's taking a ranged attack next to him, that's going to be a... My God, where is the attack rolls? I can't... There's so much sheet. There's so much sheet here. Tactical
much-
knife! And he misses.
Stupid. We're in space
Rolkeans
playing space D&D and knives.
Is
We have
going
knives.
to move that direction anyways. That brings us down to Luna. Luna, what are you doing?
Luna's gonna take another shot. Another two
turns.
shots.
Two
Actually.
turns, Domino. 2 more turns between you and Ogno. Okay,
We got this.
So you're
Got
going to move or you're going to take 2 shots?
To Bentham Malvo.
Fire away.
Shooting at him.
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
That's the Starfinder shoot, not mine.
Attacking while I...
Reload her weapon.
You're going to reload your weapon.
1 minute. And she's just.
So because you have to reload, you get 1 shot.
Yep. How do I?
Kill.
Click on the dots.
Yeah,
Yep.
click on the dots.
No, not enough with that shot.
Sad nut.
Luna is thrown off a bit after all those amazing critical shots where she's just been mowing everybody down. Sander, you've just been asked a question. What would you like to do?
That's not important. Finish setting the core.
I was just asking. You didn't have to take it so personally. Lacey really
Finish.
loves you.
Finish the core.
And she goes back to typing. We're almost there. There's actually a humming coming from the core at this point. That's 1 round. Domino, you will be able to finish overcharging the core at the start of your turn.
Oh, good.
Scrap Heap, what are you doing?
Oh.
Sucking. Snicked, what are you doing as we enter round 7 of this unbelievably, massive combat?
Hopefully, oh no. Ooh, we bust. Stupid manual. Alright. Die!
Well, at least you rolled above a 10.
Yep.
Well, the first
Okay.
one hits, right?
Domino! You
So that
finish.
was 1 hit though, right? Because he's got a 17.
I show a 10, buddy. Oh, the 8 above that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I did not see
Scrappy
the
hit
18.
once and Snicked hit once.
Fire away.
All right. Boom.
Yes. Come on. Come on.
And
He is reeling as you continue to rifle into him.
you can add 2 to all that.
Okay. So that is, let me adjust this here. An additional 2 to each of those. So
No, just to the one. Just to the one.
So just 1 extra plus 2? Gotcha. Okay, added. That brings us to Domino.
33 computers.
Nice.
33 computers. Do you guys see that roll anywhere?
It's a 23.
It's a 23 and he
Gotcha.
gets a plus 10.
Yeah, you're good. And then at this point, alarms are beginning to sound. Please cool the core down. The cool is overheated. Please cool the core down. Self-destruction will be imminent without cooling the core. Attention all staff. Please cool the core. As warning messages begin to go off. The core has reached a dangerous level. Bentham Malvo goes. He turns after having been attacked by you, Jet.
Oh boy. I'm just bloody with a knife. Just standing there.
You're next! And he leaves as he runs towards Rolkeans. Ah! Are you going to take your attack of opportunity?
Yeah. I'm going to knife this dude.
Knife him. Can you do 11 points of damage?
Come on. Come
Probably
on.
not. Not with a 1.
Ah! And he runs and he pulls his tactical knife out and he is going to jump on the back of Rolkeans and try to stab him over and over and over again.
Okay.
And he hits. And he throws damage to Rolkeans. King Corvallis is going to go. He sees this as Rolkeans almost falls to one knee. Get off me, wretch! And King Corvallis is going to fire off a spell. But he is not staring at Rolkeans heading his direction. Oh no. He has much better targets. After hearing what has been done on the computer system by Domino, who he now sees stirring.
Oh crap.
And he fires off Magic Missile. Once more, dealing damage to Domino, dealing damage to Jet. Does that drop each of you?
I mean, we're only at 1.
Yep.
That will drop each of you. And one more at Rolkeans. The 2 of you are now dying. The Starfinders get to go. Michael, what are they doing? No, screw that. Lauren, what are they doing?
They're shooting again over at, where is he?
They're gonna move.
Bentham. They're gonna move over
Okay,
here towards it. Yeah, and shoot.
I'll let you move. I will let you take. Yeah, I'll let you take 4 shots. Why not? Just roll me 4 d20s. Hit, miss. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy crap!
I will now
Yes!
apply that to Rolkeans. Damage. As Bentham is diving into his back.
Awesome.
Jet, you're dying. What are you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna spend my resolve, get to 1 hit point, grab Domino, and run.
Okay.
Dong.
Sure. You can move him a few feet.
Can
As
I-
you use your action to stand up, you're suddenly are fine after this last attack. You just
Move him
snap
a
out
few
of
feet,
consciousness.
But then the USB tugs, and that's as far as you can get him.
Snap.
gonna unplug it.
Rolkeans is now lying dead. Treewix lies dead. Renaya lies dead. King Corvallis, however, and Bentham Malvo are not dead. Luna, what are you doing? As you see Jet, all he can do to drag Domino your direction.
We gotta go,
Heading
Luna.
closer, and she's to Bentham Malvo.
She just steps over Domino's body.
Yep.
Luna, they're gonna die
Raising
anyways.
her
We gotta
rifle.
go.
Fire away, Luna! 19! You blast into the back of his head. Is that all it does is 10 damage?
Yep.
I've been not doing my 1d4 of burning damage.
Wait,
Does that-
you did not apply it to him.
Sorry.
Will you please apply it to him? Just drag it on him. Can you drag it from the tracker? You can't do it?
There you go. Yeah!
I missed the first time.
As you just step over the top of Domino, raising your rifle, Jet's like, please help! Please help! Is going off. The core is warming up and sizzling behind you. And you fire into the back of Bentham Malvo. And he falls dead to the ground. Asander, what are you doing? There, I've done it.
Good. Now seal all the doors. Everything, including the hangar doors.
What? Why would I do that? We can leave.
Yes, and the knowledge that you contain in your head will help build another one of these. And the data that's been downloaded into Domino will help build another one of these. And the data that Lacia has gathered will help build another one of these. If we do not eradicate all knowledge that we have gained thus far, we have achieved nothing. If you will not do it, then you will force my hand.
She stares at you. And then she begins to take shape. She has been working quite a bit as of late on her forms. And Ogno begins to transform in front of your very eyes as she is replaced by a Nis Alora.
Jeez.
She gives out this huge roar all the way through.
I chucked the
These
2
walls.
black vials of obliteration liquid into her.
Give me a
My God.
give me a ranged attack roll. And you can just give me a d20, add your dex.
D20, add my dex. Can I just do that? There are 11.
They both splash onto her. It begins to sizzle and drip and tear holes, and you can see her beginning to stumble. And her foot gets ever close to the pool of chromium behind her.
I will launch myself to push her in if that will help.
You've already acted this turn.
Okay.
Then she is going to attack. As she lunges down with a bite, which is 46 plus 19, and can swallow you whole. That's going to hit. So let's see how this swallow works here. May not be the worst thing for you to be eaten. I will be very candid with you.
Should have saved the liquid.
It just says if it beats an EAC or a KAC of 24. You are swallowed. Oh, reflex. No, that's the breath weapon. Never mind. Jesus Christ. I'm just looking for the swallow hole. I'm looking for the reflex save, guys. I'm so sorry. It should be right there. It does not have it. Neat.
Usually things that swallow just
It
swallow.
says right there, reflex DC 18, half.
That's for the breath weapon that I rolled, buddy.
Oh, oops.
Actually, you know what? That's a swallow hole. Reflex DC 18. Whatever. Give me a reflex saving throw. We'll just roll it as a D18. Oh my god! With a 20. Okay, so it launches into you but does not swallow you whole. Great. Well, now Ogno is attacking you.
Oh my god!
And you can hear her in her head. In your head. Please, I don't want to do this. Asander, listen to reason. Leave this place. Snicked. What are you doing? You heard an enormous eruption of a roar behind you, and you can see where Ogno is standing, now a pale version of a very large dinosaur-like creature.
I don't know, Scrap Heap. Things are getting kind of crazy out here. Scrap Heap is just going to run away. We're going to run to the ship.
Okay, you begin to flee. Domino, what are you doing?
I'm unconscious.
Okay, do you want to be conscious?
I guess so, yeah.
Spend
So
some resolve, and now you're conscious.
Spend some resolve, and now I'm conscious.
Okay.
Cool. I don't know why it says no effect dying, but that's cool. I spent 2.
I got you.
I spent 2, and I have 1 left, and this is my last death. Yeah, I'm awake now, and all the way across the battlefield, and can't do anything about it. That's it. I get up.
You still have a turn.
We need to leave.
I look over at Sander and I point over at Domino. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
The core's gonna explode. And
yeah, I know. We need to go.
What have you all done? What have you all done? You've destroyed it! He begins to raise his hand as though to cast another magic missile at you. Fix it now!
Oh, fuck off.
He fires magic missile at you and of anger with his last spell slot. He will deal 1d4 to all 3 of you.
I go down.
Jet?
I mean, yeah, I'm only at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Can't
Luna?
dodge a magic missile.
You can dodge a wrench, but
Luna, you take 5 points of damage. The Starfinders begin to tuck tail and run. You can hear the message down to Luna. We've got to get out of here. As they reach back out on the same comms that you reached out to them with. For the most part, this combat is about to be broken up. Jet!
Do I have enough resolve to get back up?
Do you have enough resolve to get back up?
I have 4. So
Yes.
I believe, yes. Boop.
Okay, you get back up.
Cool. I get back up. How did Domino get all the way over there?
He wasn't. He was there.
Okay. I'm gonna drag him and grab him and just start going. I'm gonna run if I can.
Mike, what did you say?
I said I got up and moved.
Oh, that's
Unless
why
standing up is my move action.
You moved?
Standing up is a move action.
Oh, then I just stood up, I guess.
Okay. But you can take 2 move actions is the point. Did you do anything else?
Yeah, I moved.
Okay,
I
then
moved.
there you go.
I
All
said
right,
we need to leave.
You stand up. What are you doing? Domino is bleeding out.
I look
Oil
over at
is
Luna-
everywhere.
I look at Luna and say, grab Domino, let's go.
His
I'm gonna
port is
run.
showing.
I'm gonna run. And by run, I mean get like right there if I can.
Luna, what are you doing?
Luna looks to Domino. You should really leave. And she's going to follow King Corvallis to shoot him.
Domino doesn't look at you because he's unconscious.
With his port
You stood
open.
up.
I did, and then I got shot with a magic missile and fell back down again.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Will you apply that to King Corvallis, please?
Oh!
He's going to shoot him in the back and then can I at least get to him and throw him on our shoulder?
That's going to be too much to move, shoot, move back, pick him up.
Okay, she'll just kick him.
Okay. You're next to him. The alarms are continuing to go off. Please cool the core down. It is reaching terminal levels. As King Corvallis takes a shot from Luna, looks surprised, and falls down into the chromium, being dissolved and eaten away to be fed to the sec. Neat! Asander, what are you doing as you hear Ogno pleading with you to leave?
I am going to simply throw myself at her and try and knock her into the chromium.
Okay.
She's too dangerous to leave alive. What do I do? It's a
give me an athletics check.
athletics check.
Mm-hmm.
Sure thing there. You got your betcha 9.
I am looking.
I hug her leg and then stroke it gingerly.
I mean, I'm looking for her fucking thing on her stat block.
I'm
more-
fairly
here we
certain
go.
her bonus is higher than that.
Yeah. You are trying to push her back. Yeah, she doesn't do any of that. So she just steps over you and begins to, this way, and begins to walk away. Back towards the crew. What are you doing, guys?
Fleeing towards the ship.
Okay.
I'm going to go to Asander.
There we go. Now I can move the map. You're going to run over to Sander right past the giant purple dinosaur?
I'm going to look at the giant purple dinosaur and go, oh, God, Ogno, is that you?
You can hear it psychically reply, yes, leave. Asander's betrayed you. He wants to lock you in.
What?
And she proceeds to move. At this point, Asander, are you continuing to try to attack Ogno? If not, I'm going to break combat.
She's not going to help me, so my only other hope is Domino. So I'm going to try and run as fast as I can to Domino, but it's going to take 4,000 days, so it's fine.
You have comms.
Up, so she'll meet you.
You have comms, Asander.
Yeah, Domino's unconscious, so that won't help.
Right.
No.
You begin running. Okay, so I'm going to break combat here as all hell breaks loose. And Ogno proceeds to step onto this large bridge. And you see her beginning to sort of grow a little bit in size.
Oh,
As
she's
she
growing
begins
all
to
right.
expand in with her mass. Asander, you flee to Domino. Domino, I believe you're going to make a death check.
Probably several. Where is that on the sheet? Because I've never had to make one, and it doesn't say death check.
Oh my!
I'm going to roll you a 20.
Yeah, give me a D20
That's what it
here.
It's
yeah,
bad.
that's a failure. So we're gonna, because I had the rules in front of me here, but after resolve points, you really need.
How many would you like?
You need resolve. How many resolve points do you have?
1.
How many is your total?
5.
You need a third of your resolve, which is not enough. So you lose 1 resolve point.
Cool,
Roll
I'm at
me
0.
another D20.
Going for it. 19.
Lucky son of a bitch. You do not lose a second resolve point before Asander can reach you.
I'm already at 0, so what does that mean?
You are. It depends on what Asander is going to do here. You have literally 1 shot, or Domino is dead right here and right now. What are you doing, Asander?
I will drop Mystic Cure on top of him.
What is your range on that? Is it a touch spell?
I will tell you now. Touch, yep.
Okay. You slide over to Luna, who is carrying Domino in your direction as fast as she possibly can. You can see bits of oil and organic fluids leaking out, pouring all down her back from Domino as he is draped over her side. You run up and begin to work your magics, stabilizing Domino. Domino, as you feel your hard drive shutting down, you suddenly feel a spark as they kick back on, and your vision slowly begins to fade from nothing back into your viewport. What are all of you doing?
Cody, if I have the option, I would be running towards the group.
Okay, you're all together. Ignore the map at this point.
Ascender, what's going on? What's Ogno doing? What was she saying
I
about
haven't
you?
got a clue, Captain. But we all have to go down. If you set that explosive on the ship, you must detonate it now.
Why?
Lacey downloaded all of the information that she possibly could about this ship, as did Domino. He had that transfer into him from Agno. That means together the two of them have the smallest of chances of recreating one of these things. Do you really want all of this to have been in vain, that in 10 years' time the two of them have rebuilt one of these things? Surely the whole purpose was to save the universe from this incredibly powerful and evil construct. The only way to do that is to make sure that none of this information can possibly escape.
Jet kind of steps back a bit, kind of thinking about it. Just kind of looks back at you. It's just a few seconds as he takes to respond. Just kind of looks back up at you. All right. I don't want to, but what about your body? What about you and Lacey? What about everything that we've done to get here?
Means nothing if the information gets out, Captain.
All those people. All the people that could die, they would. Jet reaches into his pocket, pulls out the device, and he hands it to Ascender.
Ascender takes it.
Have you guys planted explosives?
Yes,
on the
that was
ship?
on. We did that on the way here.
Last week we actually did it.
Yes, it was last week's game. But Jet won't do it.
Is anyone else going to shoot Ascender at this point? I mean,
I'm waiting. I believe Snicked was leaving and fleeing towards the ship.
Yeah, I left them behind as soon as I heard the thing was going to explode, and then I figured they would work it out.
Luna, what are you doing?
I can't do anything for Domino, I'm assuming.
Domino's
up. He's awake, and you're just cradling him like a baby boy.
Weird.
Wait in a moment.
She looks to Ascender. Do it.
Hey, maybe we were assholes our entire lives and we cheated and killed people and all that kind of stuff, but hey, maybe with this one we can just, I don't know, make it all worth it. Just this once.
Domino, what are you doing?
I'm being cradled.
Okay. Ascender. Click. You don't hear anything.
now, Domino, you must lock all of the ports, all of the doors on this thing.
Snicked, what are you doing as you're fleeing through all of these, as you are fleeing through?
I'm just going back to the ship.
Okay. Domino, I'm waiting on you. What are you doing?
So Sandra, you want me to lock down the entire ship? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Okay, so
Go ahead.
Based off of the language experience here, that you believe that you could locking down the entire ship in one fell swoop while the core is overloading is probably not going to work because it has emergency override systems to flee. But you could probably lock down several corridors. And
Sure.
Manually each one. The shut everything down doesn't work because it's like, hey, flee. It's not going to let you lock everything down. But you can go in one by one and lock down the doors.
I'm going to go to the terminal and I want to access it and see if there is some kind of informational feed to the docking bay that the Rogue Infinity is docked in.
Give me a computer check.
Sure. Hold on. At a minimum, it's a 27. 45.
Yes. You see the Rogue Infinity. You pull up the video real quick, the video feed, and the Rogue Infinity has been blasted to smithereens. You quickly tap into the video playback, rewind it. You can see the explosion and the impact point over and over and over and over again. The Rogue Infinity is gone.
And I don't see any escapes.
There's lots of escapes. There's the whole bay.
No. Like escape pods. Like Lacey didn't escape out of our ship.
Out of your ship, no.
Out of any ship?
Well, you guys will remember when you came in here, there were lots of ships. You even walked past some.
Okay.
On your way here.
That's what I'm looking for. Like, I'm looking to see if anyone escaped.
There's also the Starfinders, who have their own ship.
So did anyone escape?
Well, you're not going to be able to figure that all out in one round.
Okay, then that's what I'm going to keep doing.
And do that. But yes, you
I
see that the
continue
Rogue
doing that.
Infinity is destroyed. Snicked. As you begin running, you hear something on your comms. In fact, all of you do. What the hell just happened? The Rogue Infinity, it's destroyed! What happened?
Lacey,
It's gone! We've got to find another route!
Lacey,
I'm on my way.
Lacey, where are you?
I'm standing outside of the Rogue Infinity. I'm in the bay.
I just look over.
Beetle's
at
got to be... Beetle was on there. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Just waiting.
Okay. Domino, you begin rifling through the ports. Give me a computers check.
Okay.
Rifling through the feeds.
Bad. I mean, 28 technically.
The ship's schematics are massive. You begin rifling through the catalog of basically security feeds, and you don't see anyone or anything.
Yeah, as I'm sort of going through, I look back at everybody, knowing that most of the thing is in sec language, and he says the ship has an override because of the core, and he's still.
Can you log off the bay? Make sure Lacey doesn't leave.
I'm working on it.
All right.
Jet, in your head you hear, "What are you doing? Please leave this place. You don't need to stay here. Jet, you certainly don't pose a threat to anyone on the outside world. There's no way you could pose a threat. Take a pod and leave, please." Domino, you hear this in your head. "Sweet Domino, my hero, you should leave. You only know the language. You don't have any schematics. There's nothing wrong with leaving. Live. Experience things." Snicked, how do you react after hearing Lacia explain that Beetle is dead, Starlo is dead, the Rogue Infinity is destroyed, and Jet coming back over the comms, the team comms, that we need to stay?
I didn't say that.
Wait, you
ignore
said
the
something.
comms.
You said, what did you say at the end? You said something to Lacia, you replied.
I said, "Hey, where are you?" And then I just looked over at Domino
Okay.
until I asked. And then
so what
I
are you
would
doing,
also
Snick?
want to respond to Ogno if I could after she told me that.
What are you doing here, Snicked?
Frack, Scrappy, we gotta find another ride off this tub. We're getting out of here.
Give me
Crazy androids.
perception.
Perception is a thing that I can do for sure.
Crazy androids, incompetent captains. Last time I let you pick the crew.
That is a 27.
Dang.
You know exactly where the the additional vehicles were. Funnily enough, you're pretty close because you're headed back that direction. You're kind of close to where they are, and you know that they have probably advanced weapon systems on them. If you can only know how to pilot them.
Well, that's where he's headed.
Okay, Jet, as you hear Ogno say this in your head.
He just looks up at her and says, Captain goes down with the ship.
Very well. I won't stop you then. All of this is going to continue to build. So this basically comes down to whether or not Domino can get Snikt and the rest of the Starfinders killed, or if Snikt and or Lacia can escape. Domino, I'm going to ask for 5 straight computers checks. But before you do that, are you primarily targeting Snikt, your fellow crewmate, or are you targeting the rest of the Starfinders? Or are you targeting Lacia? Who are you trying to get killed first?
You know what, Cody? Despite what you said, I'm going to do something entirely different. Okay. I'm going to give you these 5 rolls. A bunch. Those are all in the 30s and one's in 45. He is not doing either of those things. He is finding where Snikt is and making sure the pod bay door is open, because out of anyone here, the only person to ever call Domino a friend was Snikt, and he's saving Snikt's life. The only thing Domino has wanted the whole time is friends, and the only one to use the word has been the tiny rat with the foul mouth.
Snikt, where are you? Have you found anything yet? There's no ships over here in this bay. Domino? Sander? Anyone? Coming in over the comms. Lacia, frantic.
I turn it off.
Just relax, Lacia.
Domino is typing, and then once he has, like, basically he's attempting to open all of the doors in Snikt's tunnel and then close any other extremist doors. And then once he's done,
Snikt,
he just turns
you
back.
begin to see a green light point as doors open for you.
He steps away from the console and unplugs, and his face closes. And he looks back to everyone and says, "It's done."
What's done?
Everything's coming up snip today, Scrappy. Let's get out of here.
I closed as many doors as I could.
All right.
Snikt, as Lacia calls out, do you respond to her at all?
No, that crazy bitch was trying to get us all killed.
Okay. Give me a piloting check as you come up into 3 of these Scorpion-class engagement Leviathans.
That is a 33.
Give me another one.
Son of a monkey's uncle. I missed the tray.
Give me another one.
28. And come on, baby. Get us out of here.
Nice.
That's 33.
Nice.
Snikt, you begin working your magic with Scrap Heap on this vehicle. All the bays in front of you begin to open as this vehicle begins to lift and take off out of Oasis. You can hear Lacia calling back frantically for Snikt, Luna, Sander, anyone, please! I haven't found anything yet!
Yeah, sorry, Toots. I don't think you're gonna.
And then we jump to the drift.
The last thing that you hear as you jump to the drift is a Sander. She gave me a sphere just for you. We were going to restore your body. We were going to be together again.
We are together, Lacia.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to end our show.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Of course, we have some things that we want to talk about here as this will be our last Wednesday show, we still have the Patreon going on that we'll be doing the podcast for, and there's a lot of things that we want to talk about. We are going to do a Q&A section, so here's what's going to happen. I've put together a little special goodbye video for you guys for this Wednesday show. We're definitely going to do a Q&A and hold the cast after, because I know it's late, but we're going to, because it's the season and show finale here. And so get whatever questions you guys have ready. We're going to show you this video. We're going to bounce out of here for a few moments, take the stream down, and then bring it right back up for, we may not even take the stream down, for our Q&A section. All right, guys, we'll see you guys right after this video.